life. What do you think? Let's get the right direction here. What do you think? Huh? Are you ready to go live? Are you ready to go live? Are you ready to go live? Huh? Are you ready to go live? Are you ready to go live? Are you ready to go live? Woo! he's, he's fired up. He's fired up. Let a few people get it worked up in here. Work it up. Six people. What's up, Corey? You bad mother trucker, you. Let me get my stuff up here. What's up, Brad Nelson? How you doing, brother, man? Love this little road bike. What's up, A. Murray? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Justin Smith. Dano, what's up? Larry? Larry, you good looking fellow, you? Hope y'all have been having a great week. I've just had a phenomenal week. I can't even tell you. Feel fortunate. It's like life turns around for you some days when, you know. Let's see here. What's up, Peter Savinsky? How you doing, brother, man? Greg Thompson, hello. I'm excited to be on tonight. Wasted Talent here for a bit before dinner. Let's see here. Make sure I got all my blue wrenches up. Looks like you guys are in full effect. Without a doubt, 28 strong. Congratulations to Wasted Talent Fabrication. We don't have to worry about him getting to 1,000 now. He is about to start rolling hard. Everybody give him a big congratulations. He made it to 1,000. You know, it's like, I don't know what the numbers are, but I know like it's 1 in 350,000 people get to 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. But the numbers for getting to 1,000 is still pretty high. Absolutely. Bill Beckett, what's up? I ordered some Matco tap and die sets, the 124 Automaster set or whatever. It's called the 25-piece large sets, metric and standard. Anyone have any experience? Matco taps. I knew the new ones are not American made, so they are different. They're a different cut. Some people don't realize that, but like Gear Wrench and the Astro ones and whatnot, they're not the same as the American taps. People often think they're getting the same. Some people say they're good. Some people say they're not. I personally have never had really bad luck with American taps, but that's not to say the new ones aren't good. I should probably try some and see. But I know that they don't fit in the tap holders from Lyle. The tap holders are made for the American cut. Let's see here. There we go. Had to get that shut off. I'm doing well. It's been a while and super busy. Hell yeah, Justin, has been. Oops. I messed up my deal here. There we go. Let's see here. Who else we got in here? Congrats. I love all the people saying congrats. I'm doing well. It's been a while. We got Dano looking through here. Zachary Larson, what up? The garage sale was a killer deal, dude. The garage sale was a killer deal. Greg Thompson, hello. Peter Savinsky. Thank you guys, all the channel members, and there's some new channel members too. For you guys that don't know, I do have channel memberships. I'm going to add another tier to my channel memberships to further the thing along, so you can go to. I already have a Discord chat set up in Nick Pixel's Discord. We'll talk about that later when I get more time. It's been kind of busy and I haven't really talked about that. So if anybody's interested, it is what it is. And this will be more of an ability for me to talk to people more. I don't have a ton of time, but sometimes in the evening I will be able to chat with people. Have like a Discord chat where we can all go in there. Not only that, everybody can talk back and forth. So that way, like questions like questions like Brad just had, we can talk and people can talk back and forth and can all get good information. That's the thing about it is we're trying to have add some depth to the channel and whatnot. So, yeah, Brad. Yeah, let's see here. I'm going to try to catch up. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. What's up, Smothered Chrome? Eric Hand, love the passion for the people getting started, an authentic appreciation for tools in general. Absolutely. Eric, I appreciate that comment because that means you get me. And that's exactly what I'm all about. No other. Oh, the Batteries Plus here said they don't fix the lithium DeWalt batteries. Interesting. You're too blue, CB. Right on. Impact Rated, what's up, brother man? Dano. Congrats. There we go. Hello, Larry. What's up? I think we had like 7 new members this week, which is pretty awesome. Pretty stoked about that. Welcome to you guys that became new members, by the way. What's up, Bimmer guy? How you doing, brother? Hope everything's going good up north. I seen some snowy weather in Colorado, and I thought about you. I was like, man, surely they're not getting that up in Canada still. That's some crazy stuff. What's up, Joe Foster? Passion is an understatement. I have a tool addiction. Just keep buying, even the ones I could get by with Harbor Freight just fine. Hard to kick it. Yep. Well, the thing about tools is they're still an investment. Look at it this way. Okay, if anybody ever tries to clown on you for buying tools, there's so many worse things out there you can do. You can go out and buy a case of beer. Not saying there's anything wrong with drinking, but you can go out and buy a case of beer. You drink the beer, you're done. You don't have any money. Tools at least have a tangible, physical. They at least have something of value afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Keep up the good videos for sure. CP the Tool Addict, did you ever see that Scout Crafter comment on your tool holder? Yeah, absolutely. Seen it right away. I have bragged him to you. Yeah, I subscribed to him right away after you told me to go check him out, Larry. And I definitely like watching his stuff. Definitely relaxing, very knowledgeable. I love that those guys have the history. That's something, what's really cool about that stuff is that people kind of look over past and they talk about stuff. And they look past what's going on. But these guys that are in YouTube are so valuable because of their knowledge and whatnot, that their ability to fix and restore these tools. Tom Gunn and Scout Crafter, just great people. Pretty excited about their stuff. Speaking of the devil, look at that. Chad, I see you found a score. Dude, Tom, I was thinking about you. I was thinking about everybody. Midwest Tool, all these guys that I know that would just love this stuff. There's so much good stuff there. He wanted to sell the whole yard sale to me for $4,500, and I almost bought it all. Not gonna lie to you, that whole thing for $4,500. Hey, Danos, we definitely are buying a new toolbox. By the way, I actually have kind of already started the order process. So I'm gonna give you guys a little heads up on that. There's definitely a giant toolbox coming to the channel, and I am going to have more storage and organization than I have ever dreamed of. Some people like to spend $300 on Jordans, no warranty, won't help you make money. Impact Rated, you're a smart man, brother. You are a smart man. You get it. John has a great channel, absolutely. What's up, Kelly? AgTech45. How you doing, brother? No snow here. New York State, just across the lake, not that far up north. Gotcha. Colorado's lower than that. I was surprised. I didn't know what part you were in, I guess, but I'm sure up towards the mountain areas, maybe. They have that. Hey, CP, do you have any vintage tools we have not seen? Yeah, I have a few. And I'm gonna have a lot more here coming up, Joe Regal. I definitely, like I said on my video today, if you haven't watched the video today, I plan on, so when I get the new shop built, which is whenever, we're just gonna put it that way. Every time I say I'm gonna do something, I end up getting screwed, and the economy screwed me this time. I plan on making some type of wall dedicated to vintage tools. I really, really want to do this just so that I can have, and I want to have my shop open to people to come by. That's the game plan eventually, you know. I'm getting a Matco dealer starting June, AgTech 45. Member shout out right there. AgTech 45. I'm getting a dealer. I can see that out of my peripherals. Henry is just looking around for stuff. Dude, I'm pumped. I'm pumped. How do you know the blue letters how do you get the blue letters with the wrench? You have to be a long time member, and I have to know you personally. Have to be these are guys that have been on my channel forever, and I trust them. What's up, Larry Borgstrom, the outlaw, Larry Borgstrom? We got 4 inches of snow. Got a lot. There you go. There it is. Kelly's there. It is. I couldn't believe it when I saw Colorado was getting snow, dude. Unfreaking believable. I thought I was doing bad. Looks like we got here. I guess I got dinner, Ivan. Imagine that. I'm gonna have to go grab my dinner here in a second. You summed it up perfectly. With my personal philosophy is if I invest in my tools and skill and go anywhere in the world and be comfortable with skills and tools can be taken away. Eric Hand, that is exactly my thought process. Tools will always save you and make you money. And if you don't need them, you can get rid of them. Not that it's always a good thing. You know, just stuff like that is invaluable. I love watching your, Tom Gunn's awesome, man. Tom Gunn is great. A skill is a best investment if you can. Tom Gunn, don't feel bashful. You can throw a link up there for your channel for guys, and I will pin it to the top for this live stream because I want to give you as much help as I can. I love your channel. You've always been a great guy. You've always been positive, and I just appreciate you doing your thing. Yeah. Of course, you like Scout Crafter, Tom Gunn. You also like 357 Magdad. I'll have to check him out. Estate sales are my favorite, the great best deals. Yeah. I'm in West Virginia, no snow, and then the 90s. Yeah, it was close to that. Sid, I'm not always a humble person. I will be the first to admit that. I have my moments where I pop off. Trust me. I pop off. I get people say things and they push me. People are outspoken these days, and I definitely lose my cool. It is a superpower to not like lose your shit on people. Trust me, Sid. There's a lot of people that do a lot of just, it is what it is. We have 2 inches of snow and still more dump. Jeez Louise. Unbelievable. I'm looking at a vintage Snap-on while the Coyote painted. He really is, Sid. I'm not that humble. Trust me. I'm somewhat humble. I had a customer that was playing with $500 phone, but complained about paying for an oil change. There you go, Chris Freeman. You nailed that one right there, Chris. 1000%. That's the kind of stuff where somebody that's what gets me right there and turns me into not a humble person is when somebody's sitting there talking on their iPhone and they paid $1,000 for it, and then they come to me and they're like, "Well, I don't want to pay $45 for an oil change." Okay, well then maybe you shouldn't have bought $1,000 iPhone. People don't think. They don't think. There's not a lot of logic. I'm not the smartest man in the world, but you got to have logic. I just got my Snap-on box 2 weeks ago, 72-inch cranberry black trim. I love that cranberry color. Nope, Big Joe Foster. That's definitely not an untrue statement. Thank you, Dano, for putting Tom Gunn's link there in there. Great point, Chris Freeman, for sure. Appreciate the kind words. Here's my link for sure. Definitely check out Tom Gunn Tools. Let me star his comment, so that'll be in here. Two of my favorite guys on YouTube have been two of the greatest guys that I've had to deal with on YouTube, or been his channels is definitely Tom Gunn and Chris Koss. They've always, even when I've been a little bit brash, they've kept their cool. They've got superpowers. I don't have superpowers. Oh, who's this? Stupid Fast Truck, new member. Welcome. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you joining. Just got off the mower. What are we talking about tonight? Vintage tools. We're talking about the good old days. Always, dudes. Almost lost my cool on several people today. Larry, it's a superpower, man. I'm telling you, it's a superpower. Yeah, I do try to tell the truth. I don't have nothing to do. What's up, Shell? How you doing? Dudes with wrenches. What happened with Larry Borgstrom? Oh, probably. I'm guessing he probably had some trucker stuff. People, there you go. That's trucker life right there. There's Stupid Fast. Welcome to the channel membership. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. I think it's getting worse, Larry. It absolutely is. It is. And we need to tame the MAME on stuff. Hold on here a second. What's up, Country Mile? 60 people in the chat. Sometimes people don't see the value in certain things and won't buy air filters, but pay $10K markup on a car that looks flat. Dude, hey, logic right out the window. 100%, dude. Had a guy today, or not today, but this week, called me and he says, "Hey man, I got a problem in my car." You know, what is it with people that want to skip out with their car repairs? Guys talking to me and he's saying, "Yeah, man, I got new wheels coming and this and that, and I spent like $2,000 on them, and you know, he needs to get his truck fixed and blah blah blah." And I said, "Okay." So I told him that he needed some wheel bearings and you know he needed some maintenance done and whatnot. Told him it was going to be around $1,000, and he's literally losing his mind. I'm like, "Dude, you just told me you bought $2,000 in wheels, and you're freaking out about spending $1,000 on your truck to repair it. Here's your sign. Here's your sign." Come on now. Let me see here. Why is my screen so small? Okay. No, we don't want it bigger. Country Mile. Theo. I just remember I can't end their life without taking my own freedoms away. Remember that, and people become easier to deal with. Yep. Phones are getting smarter. People are getting dumber. Theo, ain't that kind of the truth? What's up, Bachi? We got the hookers in here now, and I mean crochet hookers. That's what they call themselves. Not my words. That's theirs. Doing good. Yeah, Wasted Talent needs to get his lives going. Eric Hand. I had a guy make me try to put back on his old damaged lug nut. Didn't want to. Unbelievable, dude. We live in a society where people will literally cut your throat for nothing. Yeah, smack that like button. It's like Biden. Hit it. No, it's like Will Smith. That statement is true for sure. How's my favorite hooker doing? Right there. See? Eric Hand, you're shitting me. Nope, dude. Brad, I've literally seen that happen too. I've witnessed that. A guy said, "Just put the lug nuts back on." And I said, "Dude, you need all new lug nuts, especially in these swelled lug nuts on these Fords." AKA trouble. I'm taking a cup of coffee at a time. How you boys doing? People will spend $25K on a bathroom reno and won't maintain their $50,000 vehicles. You are damn straight. And you're a BMW guy, so you know that. That's why I say the world has enough guys. Be a man. You're 100% right, Tom Gunn. That's no joke. You do say that all the time. What's up, David Morales? We got snow yesterday. Yeah, dude, that's crazy. Looks like we got caught up here. I'm good. Bill Beckett's good. Country Mile. All the good people in here. I work in maintenance in a factory and I have no idea what auto mechanic world is like. That's wild, man. Dude, Brad, it's here's the thing is, and I want every mechanic to not to tell me if I'm way off base here. And if you're listening to the stream afterwards, definitely comment in the comment box. I should change the title to this, but tell me that people do not always complain about, like, there's very rarely anybody brings a car in and you tell them something's wrong or you want to fix something. You want to keep the maintenance up on it. And there's very few times that you don't feel like somebody is just like, oh my God, I can't do this. Blah, blah. You know, I mean, like, it's repairing cars is like right on the top list of things people don't want to do. Agreed or disagree with that? I mean, people literally want to avoid doing repairs on their car. I understand it costs money, but I know people that would rather put roofs on their house than repair their car. So, you know, yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. Actec 45, I hear you, bud. Farm life. Hurry up and wait, for sure. What's up, Jimmy? Likes to work it. It was 102 yesterday and 106 today. Watch. I'd love it to be warm. What's up, Small Town Auto Tech? How you doing, brother? Hey, Jimmy. Me too. Lug nuts on Fords are worse. The customers did not want to replace them. That's crazy. Shell, Bocce. It was a busy day. Tomorrow is Garth Brooks with the missus. Hell yeah, Bill Beckett. That's awesome, man. That's you can't go wrong with the Garth Brooks comment or concert. Dude kills it. What do you think about Lista toolboxes? Do they compare to Snap-on? Absolutely. I think that Lista is definitely a great option, and they're quite often overlooked. Lista and Proto, because the slides on them are not ball bearing. Yes, I agree. Besides repeating customers agree. Yeah. What's up, Dale? Customers lack appreciation for us, sure, and most people won't fix it until they have to. There you go. Nailed it. I mean, like, car repair shop. That's why you get a bad name in car shops. What up, CP? I almost missed out on the stream. Vanishing Fox, you're a new member. Thank you for joining the membership. Appreciate you, brother. Exactly. I have never understood why people are so cheap when it comes to maintaining their vehicle. Well, dude, everybody's getting cheap. I mean, people talk about about the expensive tools and everything, which right now, obviously, price is a big thing. I get it. I understand. You know, we definitely have an issue with, you know, rising gas costs, inflation on everything. Don't get me wrong. I understand. But when you got to figure out where to cut corners and you need a vehicle to take you places, now take this into consideration. How many of you mechanics have stuff that you need to get done on your own personal vehicles? Because that's yeah. Sorry, I got a message. I got to run up and grab my stuff real quick. Hold on a second. Stay. He's not gonna stay. He's gonna go. This is gonna look awkward. Get over here. What a beautiful day. Well, it's a beautiful evening, I should say. It wasn't a huge, crazy beautiful day, but it was a beautiful evening. Look at that. She dropped off supper for me. What a sweetheart. Come on, Henry. Come on. It's too nice for him to be. Come on. Let's go. Come on. He wants to play. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Whoop. Whoop. When you work all the time. Come on, Henry. Come on. Come on. Get up here. Get up here. Silly boy. I need some. I wish I knew a mechanic. Whew. Lots of farmers complain about the bill. Lots of farmers complain about the bill on repairing the tractor, but just pay the bill and getting their boat fixed and not peep about the cost. It's all about that. It's the same thing for many businesses. They want to earn money off the machines, but not invest in them for sure. I'm an Audi mechanic, and lucky for me, most of the customers will spend the money on their cars. But when I was at Nissan, the exact opposite. That's interesting. I work at a dealership, and you have 50% of the customers base will tell you whatever half will only replace something, and they'll fail. That's crazy. We don't have state inspections here, either. That's another thing. Come on here. Oh, I got backed up. I lost my place. I was about to click on, who was I going to click on? Country Mile. My older customers have no problem spending money on their cars. The younger generation, different story. Problem is, cars have gotten crazy complex. They have, but they're really not. I mean, the electrical's a little bit worse, obviously. But the thing about it is they're still doing the same thing. They're combustion engines. So, it's just the sensors control and make things more fuel efficient. Understanding that process is what is complicated. I put a new AC condenser in my Jeep. Anyone knows what it costs, an AC charge? Takes about a pound, 1234YF. Can't find the shops local to do that. We got a 1234YF machine right away. Uh, 2,200 Canadian beer tokens for high pressure fuel pump on a BMW Turbo. 2,400 for a battery and an NEM vehicle. Holy smokes! I know of an owner of a transmission repair shop that puts a wine tax on the bill for one of their customers. The customer complains about the bill. Isn't that something they do in like Arkansas? Well, they have like that kind of tax there. When the job gets, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want, little fella? What do you just want petted? That's what he wants. He wants petted, don't you? Or you want some of this, don't you? What's up, Joshua? What's up, cousin Cletus? Had some lady comment not to watch my shifter cable video. Said it's a 15-minute job out by the fan box. Let's go. Luis Ramirez, completely agree. I had a customer that didn't want a simple oil change. Worst thing is about it, it was dumping oil from the filter and the drain plug. Very smart. I have a lot of things fixed. No time, can't pay myself. Yep. That's kind of one of those things. And yes, we changed the topic, but restoring tools is one way. Get past the rising costs, and then you will know everything about that tool. Eric Hand, very good. Very, very intelligent comment. 70 people in the chat. What do we got? 36 likes? Come on, guys, help me out here. We need to get 100 likes. Right up. That's the goal every time. Help a guy out. CP, man, it looked pretty damn tall, brother, ducking under a garage door. Yeah, I'm not. I'm only 6 foot. What's up? 555555555. 99 here today, and it's like 70 here today. It's like perfect weather. Hello, 555. I love that Walter. I grew up in a transmission shop, and almost every other customer would bellyache. Oh yeah, dude, transmissions are rough. Had a lady decline 3 quarts of oil. Said that she'd take care of it last week. Towed in today. Blown up, no money. There you go, dude. That's a great one right there. I can say that I've probably had that happen to me. That situation right there probably happens at least half a dozen times a year, for sure. And listen, I remember now, guys. I'm not saying that money isn't tight for some people, and I'm not saying that they don't understand ways to make money. I can tell you, the one biggest thing here with a lot of stuff is it's all dependent on how you were raised, and a lot of people just weren't shown. Yeah, a lot of people weren't shown work ethic. They weren't helped with work ethic. They weren't shown how to thrive in business, I guess, or be able to thrive in business. So I'm not dogging on people. If you don't have the money, I understand, but you got to find the right people in your life. And I know a lot of people hang around with a bunch of negative people, and they think that they're doing them good. But I can tell you from experience, do your own thing. I'm not for everybody, guys. I'll be the first one to tell you right now, I'm not for everybody, okay? I'm different. I'm me, okay? And I'm not for everybody, and that's fine. If you don't like me, that's fine. And I've learned, if you don't like something, you just move away from it, migrate away from it. But if you're in that circle of people, you don't realize it. They're taking you down a peg, and you're fooling yourself, because sometimes even the people that you think are your friends are actually, and they're just wanting to make sure they hold your head underwater. That's what it's all about. Because when you get away from that stuff, you're gonna lose a lot of things in life. You're gonna lose your age. You're gonna lose time. You're gonna lose friends. You're gonna lose family, and you're gonna always find people too. Always look forward in the future and look for something positive. So, it's just that's just my outlook on things. Now, I understand. I've had my ups and downs. I've been there myself. It's hard to pick yourself up off the ground. It's hard to stay positive. It's hard to not get trapped into a world of negativity. But you can do it. Trust me. The biggest thing I noticed is working on the road tractors is at least that our shop customers are willing to sell out any amount of cash to get the fix right. When I worked on cars and pickups a year ago, yeah, I think that obviously in an industrial market you're gonna have that. 90s there today. Wow. Luis Ramirez, Nunzio, 44. I'm getting lots of requests lately to install Amazon part. Oh God. Oh Jesus. Lord help me. Lord help me. Smack those thumbs up. Tim Windsor, thank you, brother. Appreciate that. We got 45 likes, 73 people in the chat. Yeah, I don't come rolling in with parts, for sure. Fast Truck, same here, Country Mile. Small Town Machine Shop, welcome to the membership. Appreciate you, brother. I'd love to have you on some night. I want to, this video today had a little bit of flavor from Small Town Machine Shop. We need to have you on sometime and talk about your. I mean, this guy's got crazy amount of machinery, tools. Love his content. Great guy. Adam is freaking awesome. And I've known Adam's been around for a while. One of those things, I wasn't paying attention, and now I am. And dude's got some good dudes. Dude's got some killer tool hauls, bro. Killer tool hauls. I mean, I'm actually jealous of the stuff he's got. He picked up a set of cat sockets a couple weeks back, asked me about them. That Snap-on stuff. Dude's got some legit stuff, buying tools at a freaking smoking price. Smoking price. Let's see here. Adam. Come on with the thumbs up. Hey, Tim. Semi-trailer technician, 18-week to get a semi-trailer ABS tone ring. Wow. Oh, that's not good at all. Not good. Not good at all. What's up, Joshua? Cletus, how you doing? Steve Rasmussen, when you have a good, honest mechanic, I have no problem paying for repairs on my vehicle. And that's just it. Finding trust. Finding trust is definitely on the flip side of the coin, Steve, and I will promise you that is one of the things, building a relationship with your mechanic. And I'll tell you what, Steve, that's a great comment too, because a lot of people don't understand when you go shopping around, and I'll leave this up to you mechanics. This is a big thing, and I try to tell people, look, you're not paying. You're not, if you don't like my price, then, that's fine. Okay. You're paying for my experience. Okay. I'm giving you honest service, giving my experience, all of the above. I'm not changing that price. But I'll tell you this much, you're going to cost yourself more. And some of the best mechanics I've seen, including myself, have tried doctoring up jobs for people to save them money. And I've done this. And I'm sure a lot of you can concur to this in full honesty. When you start trying to help people that are trying to get lower costs done, and you're cutting corners to do that, a lot of times you end up with not the best product that you wanted to deliver to them. Now that customer is not going to be a repeat customer. Okay, this is where my point comes in. That customer is going to shop around to other people, and they're going to get a car repair done from another guy. Next thing you know, when you have 13 different guys that laid their hands on the vehicle, now you have a cobbled mess. And in the end game, you're probably going to have more cost involved in repairs because of those situations. So that comment was a great comment. I've been meaning to do a video about that. This sort of thing that makes you wonder about the intelligence of your fellow. It's because of bad information, Larry. Bad information. Hi, Bocce. Exactly, Larry. Amazing. Good. Mike Hodge. What's up, Mike Hodge? You good-looking fellow, you. Let's see here. We charge 2 hours plus 22 a pound for 123. Wow. 2 hours plus 22 a pound? What are you guys getting 1, 2, 3, 4 YF for? I'm pretty sure we're at $25 a pound for 134 right now. 134 is like $3.95 a keg for a 30-pound keg, Jimmy. That's an interesting one. We won't give Freon until it passes a leak. Well, we use nitrogen charging, Jimmy, on air conditioning, so that way we can check for leak checks. I don't know if you're doing that yet, but that's the deal. Zephael, that dog wants more tools. I've seen the look before. You damn straight. Semi-trailer technician, $1,500 to get a 2020 Volvo semi-belt and idler change and service call. Freaking crazy. 86. After going to BMW dealership, Snap-on seems like a deal. Hey, that is a fact. I guarantee you that. 86 in Indiana. Wow, man, that's crazy, man. It was not bad at all. Anthony Bressler, what's up? Bubba Ayers, CP, late but made it. It's not late. It's only 40 minutes. I don't know what I did to Hold on a second, guys. I messed that all up. That's not going to work. There we go. That's better. That's better. Let's get back into this thing here real quick. You guys are coming in hot. I got to scroll through here quick. Tim Windsor, happiest guy. Botches. I'm not sure I'm everyone's cup of tea, but that's okay. I prefer coffee anyway. They can't buy 3 quarts of oil, but they have $500 phone. Wait a second. Did I go back too far? Yeah. Bad Tree Productions. You're all right in my book. Mongrel's Garage. What's up, brother? Cousin Cletus. I'm kind of going backwards. Let me get caught up here. Oh, I can't. Mark Schumacher. I ran out of room. $2,000 for liquid cooled alternator on a 4.6 X5. Woo! That's nasty. Stupid fast. Yeah, I got way behind on you guys. Honestly, if she said I'm broke rather than saying she'd handle it, I'd have her giving her oil. Damn, my leg. Kind of got to stand up a little bit. This chair messes with my legs, I swear. Bubba, Mongrels, 3 quarts. Happiest guy on YouTube. Bubba, Mongrels. You're my favorite person named CP. Happiest guy. 815, what's up? Trying to catch up here. Mark Schumacher. Hi, Larry, in Arizona, headed for Maryland. Woo! Putting the freaking wheels to it. Nature Woman, what's up? How you doing? Good to see you. Hello, everyone. Long haul, my brother. Watch out for idiots. Yeah. Joe Foster. I like when customers. Hey, listen. It's not that hard to diagnose your problem, Joe. We all know that you can go to Google or YouTube. I think there's a misconception, and I don't want to be that guy. Okay. I understand if you want to try to work on your own car. That's the great part about it. That's the other thing about my YouTube channel that I struggle with. I don't want to give out my experience for free. That's kind of the other thing. It'd be a different story maybe if I had a couple 100,000. One thing I learned, what's up, Dan Grimes? One thing I learned, so-called friends are very jealous of your success. It's really stupid, but a very crappy side of human nature, for sure. That is a great statement, Dan Grimes. When I hit 10,000 subscribers, I had a bunch of people that I thought were friends of mine that started acting stupid and don't know why. Chad, Erie, cool tool haul. Very cool tool haul. Mark, thank you, brother. I'm waiting for you got to come to Iowa. We got to do a steak soon. Hey, Bubba. Look who made it. Puro Barrel Mitch. What's going on? Oh, look at this. New member, Eric Can. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you joining. Man, we are on a membership hiatus this week. I think we had like a flip flop. Man, you guys are coming in hot. Wave 15 LX. Mongrels, I wanted to tell you, I really did like your video today, Mongrels. At the audio, I don't know if you caught that. I made a comment about it. The audio seemed very quiet. I don't want to be negative. I love the video, especially the part where you put like the old gangster in there. You know, I love those 50s gangsters, dude. That was absolutely awesome, man. I would love to see you do a video, like a full like car video doing that, the guy. Did an impulse buy on a couple of Nepros ratchets. I only use Snap-on, only tool truck in my area, and I hope I like them. I hope you do too, man. Interested to hear. Let me know. Get back to me on that. Let me know what you got, what you did on it. I need to buy some Nepros, but I haven't. Long time no see. My fault. Haven't been seeing heavy wrenching streaming lately. Oh, I haven't seen nothing on heavy wrenching either. How many of y'all going to No Name Nationals? Going to be a great show. Spectators and participations. Cousin Cletus, no kidding. I'm trying to get there. I'm going to be trying to get there. A cobbled mess, so true. That's all I want right now. Still wanting a Volvo D13 EGR water pipe ordered over a week ago. Needed for a head job. Had a doctor, the old pipe. We're not mechanics anymore. Now we're magicians, right? Right? Vanishing Fox and semi-trailer. Rob 2112, YYZ, what's up, man? Some Darwin Award winners born every minute. It might be an ounce. Gotcha. Zephiel, Phil has been busy, but haven't been out much lately either. Dude, I've been busy. I can understand. We use nitrogen to check for leaks. Absolutely, Vanishing Fox. Only way to go. Eating fajitas and a cold beer is watching CP as priceless. Dude, that sounds freaking... Dude, you made my mouth water, man. I'm not even joking, dude. My mouth instantly watered when you said fajitas. I'm so hungry. I haven't been able to eat all day, I swear to God. Man, that just, I'm not even joking. Dude, I'm embarrassed right now because my mouth started watering when you said that. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to catch up in the comment. Hot Rod Dave, is there anybody out there? What's up going on? Stupid fast. Okay, as long as you're not on fire, right? No name found. Skull must be that's the Minnesota buddy. Hot tub Dave. Are you going to No Name Nationals? Sold my shop 6 years ago, and my customers still contact me. I send them to the indie shops, and I learned to trust or have worked with. That's another good one, Bimmer. Absolutely. Send that stuff. What's up, Redline Gary? Messed up my knee, so taking it easy tonight. Well, listen, I promise you, I got a small disclaimer, Redline Gary. Watching CP the Tool Addict will cause you no physical pain. None. So you're in good hands tonight. Call up Bocce, have her tell you about rubbing that thing and, your knee. Hot Rod Dave doing all... I need a hot tub. Got to head to bed, fellas. Working every Saturday. Take it easy, Brad. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Have not planned on it, Cletus. I felt how good those hot tubs feel. We got onto a whole nother subject. You got a new Snap? I do not have the new one yet, Joe Romano. No, unfortunately, they sent those out to the West Coast. They sent those out to the West Coast guys first this time. So I got the pliers on this side of town. I think that's how Snap-on's going to do it. Mike Moran, I scored a bunch of stuff, and I got more stuff coming. You have to go look at my video and check it all out. I got a smoking deal on stuff. I've been wanting to get some distributor wrenches, and because they're hard to find. And I absolutely got those, and I'm pretty stoked about them. I picked up one wooden handle screwdriver. Compliments of your Mac tool, man. Man, this thing is just, I think I'm going to pick up a few more just for old time's sake. What's up, Gilman? What's up, Howard? How you doing, brother? I'm hoping to get 400 subscribers. I hope you do too. I would love to join. Good point, CP. Don't give your years of knowledge for free. Absolutely, Shaner's Mechanic Life. A service writer got pissed that diagnosed my own problem, and they took long to get me fixed in the shop, so I fixed that problem, found a recall, made that fix. Hey, I'm not saying there isn't guys that can't do it. Trust me, it's a fickle line when I talk about this stuff, because there's guys that are completely capable of doing that stuff. Got into it. Dave, it's going to be epic automotive YouTube event. I think so too. Oh, dude, that garage sale was awesome, man. What's up, Brailsford? How you doing, brother? Cletus, sir, Gilman, Anthony. Oh, what's up? Was it your son that you told me about the other night? You and your son are watching. You always ask me to say his name. You got to keep telling me so I can remember. Thanks, CP. I didn't actually mean to post it, but I did see your comment, and since then it's up. I'm going to leave it. Okay. Well, I just wanted to let you know. I definitely don't want. I mean, I would want somebody to do the same for me. And it was really hard to hear. Great. Everything else was great. It was just the audio when you were talking. What's up, Jeremy Hammett? Holy smokes. Try to catch up here. Yeah, I hope your knee does get better. Rubbing that thing. What's up, Mid-Atlantic Tools? How you doing? Skull means cheers in Norwegian. Oh, cheers, yeah. Well, there you go. Old Norse, yeah. Like the how's the Thor's hammer called? I keep forgetting how it's actually pronounced. The Nujabam? I don't remember. I have a hard time saying it. Man, I don't know how you keep up with all the comments, CP. I just keep going. I've been doing this long enough now. It's just, it is. Hot Tub Dave sounds like kind of guy I'd have a beer with. And here's wild parties. Truth is social up and running. Truth social up and running. Hello from Turkey Town in East Tennessee. Man, that sounds like a great place, Joey Modern. Turkey Town. I want to go there. Is that where Wild Turkey is? Jeff Hurley, what's going on? I refuse to lay anyone for pay anyone. You guys are as bad as autocorrect as I am. People, I do this stuff all the time. Brailsford, I don't know if I can let you live this one down. This one was too good of a typo. I refuse to lay anyone for Hey, I mean, if the nurse is cute, screw the fruit. I mean, man, I have been stumped like for a week straight. Unless I've been, yeah. Oh my God, that was a good one. Have y'all got your hands on the 3/4 inch battery impact? That would be an interesting one for sure. Yeah. Man, major weakness. What's up, brother? How's the Craftsman thing or the oil or did you get the video out yet about your fuel pump deal? Thursday, Majorna. Yeah, Majorner. That's what it is. I didn't mean to post the video yet, but I did appreciate it. Yeah, not a problem, mongrels. I just want Matthew's Workshop. What's up? Heidi ho, everybody. Your lives make work fly by. Keep doing what you're doing. You're doing great, brother. Thank you, David. That's all I want to do, man, is help people out. I've been often thinking about quitting doing live streams because they're kind of a hassle sometimes. Especially right now, not just because I don't have time. Getting home at 8 o'clock when I'm trying to get some stuff done. I gotta tinkle real quick, fellas. Just hang on. You just lay right down there, Henry. You guys talk amongst yourself. I'll be right here. I'm going to the men's restroom, aka my pee hole. Woo! The old lizard was getting full. Oh, the old lizard was getting full. Oh, when a guy's got to go, he's got to go. Bro, well, that was a good typo. So much for the disclaimer of my side splitting. CB, you should play that Jeopardy tunes when he goes off screen. Yeah, I did need a piss break, boy. Oof. They're only, 10 grand? I'll stick with Milwaukee. I don't know what is it? What's 10 grand? I don't even know what's the 3/4 inch Snap-on. Hopefully you didn't get offended by that, Brailsford. That was just you made a great comment. I completely agree with you. Oh, protein shakes. Yeah. This is what my life's come to. But we're getting skinnier. Anybody, I don't know if you can tell. Lost a few pounds. Lost a few pounds. Drained the lizard. Drained the main vein. Notice how CP took off his wireless mic before he pissed? No, I didn't. I don't have it on. You guys want me to put it on? Let's see if you guys can tell the difference. I'll put it on. I literally don't have it on, Mark. I guess I should have put it on because I mean, what am I doing? So this is my new wireless mic setup. I highly recommend you guys that are content creators to get this Rode mic. So I bought the 2-piece kit, the Rode wireless mic. We'll go on to some YouTube stuff, kit or YouTube stuff real quick, guys. I bought this kit with a rechargeable deal. These things are super, super freaking awesome. So this is the microphone. I'll show you guys real quick. Some of you might not be interested in this, and I understand, but you turn this thing on like so. And then you turn your microphone on, and they sync up. Oh, just throw $300. Then you turn your microphone on. So the blue light's blinking, and now you see this little box. Check mic 1. Check, 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 check. You see how the audio levels are changing? Okay, so we got to hook this up to this guy. So now we got to plug this in, and then we got to find some more wires because life wouldn't be complete without adding a bunch of wires. We'll see if you guys can tell the difference in how my audio is. Just off the cuff. Plug it in. All right. Test 1, 2, 3. Can you guys tell my audio has changed? Now I can be anywhere and you guys can hear me. Keep it up, man. That's great. Do you have a hole drilled in this? Yes, I do, Bimmer guy. Absolutely. Yes, 3/4. Yeah, that's a little bit. You're right, Jeremy. It's a little bit expensive. I'm out on that. Yeah, I'm all about the 3/8 impact. I love this guy. I bought 2 of them. I got a green one and a red one. And these batteries, magnetic batteries, very quiet. Very quiet. Is it very quiet? It's not loud at all. You guys can't hear me? Can you guys hear me at all? Volume much better now? Really? You guys like it better with the you guys like it better with my wireless mic on? Cool gadget, man. Technology. Who would have ever thunk it? I can't knock it. These little guys right here. I mean, look at these things. They're tiny. You can barely tell. I mean, that's what you see, this black thing on me. And then I just clip it into my light. Bada bing, bada boom. Yes, sir, it's good. I got the drill driver last week in gray. Love it, dude. I don't think that's bad. I can hear you. Yep, volume much better now for sure. That's awesome. 32 Deputy Sheriff. Love your blue line flag. Absolutely, man. I support the law enforcement community. I have a bunch of friends that are police officers. I have a lot of respect for them. A lot of respect for them. And you guys had a hard job, and you guys have had a lot of ups and downs. So I do appreciate you guys a ton. We still. What's going on here? Am I still on live? Can you guys see me? Okay. Still here. Yep. Okay. I'm getting my signal for my internet is looking wonky. That's all. Okay. I just want my signal is looking I'm getting the spinny deal here. I don't know what's going on. Just wanted to double check. Sometimes, you guys, you got to watch it because I've literally sat here and been talking for like 15 minutes and had no idea I was off the air. So, yeah, I just got to be careful of that stuff. So, thank you, Mark. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, cousin Cletus. Thank you, Shell. Yep. Thank you, Vanishing Fox, Larry Borgstrom. Thank all you guys, man. Appreciate you guys coming in the live stream tonight. It's been another great banger live stream. Always love the positivity. Want to forget to pay your internet? Nope. Nothing has changed on the live stream. My internet's not looking good here though. I don't know what the deal is. I've got this monitor over here, and it monitors activity, and it says my internet's gotten weak all of a sudden. Dang it. I got protein shake in my nose. Yeah, absolutely. Hats off to first responders and officers. Absolutely. Definitely, those guys are top notch. They've got a tough job. They literally have to put up with negative people, and they're just trying to do their job. I don't need a live stream to talk to myself. I just say it out loud. Yeah, Bill, it's kind of one of those things. It's one of those things, Bill. It's definitely an acquired taste, let me tell you. Because that's what you feel like you're doing on live streams all the time. So if you're good at talking to yourself, you're going to be good at live streams. I'm just saying. Man, I just got. Your modems are your weakness. Absolutely. I got new modems, but sheriffs and deputies are the only constitutional law enforcement in America. There are approximately 88 million Americans who always have your back. Thank you for what you do. Absolutely. 433 Mbps. Yeah, I'm pushing 400, and I got about 60 to 70 download speed. My son is getting his first car in July. He got a toolbox, and he's starting to get some tools. Hell yeah! I'll have to hook him up with some stuff, Cletus. If he's a young fella and he's going to start, what's he going to do? Is he going to be a mechanic? I got that straight in my nostrils. Probably better just get the straw out, CP. Just get the straw out. Stop trying to drink it like a Neanderthal. Look at this. Just you're on a live stream, dude. People are watching you. I hope we didn't make Brailsford mad. He never said anything after that comment. I was just funning with him. It was actually a funny comment. Yeah, Matthew, I seen that. We're gonna have one too. What is going on with you, internet? That might be why the internet's coming. Well, there you go, dude. If he's doing that, he needs some tools. We'll get him hooked up. You tell him his brother's uncle. We'll send him some stuff. He got some sockets and whatnot. We can get him hooked up with some good stuff. We don't want him going to Harbor Freight, getting all messed up with some stuff like that. You can get cheap, good tools without having to go there. We want to get him started on the right foot. Not that there's anything wrong with going to Harbor Freight. Oh, gotcha. Just moved to my Epic 68 to my new house. That was a chore. I'll bet. I got a bigger box than an Epic coming, than an Epic 68 coming. Let's just put it to you this way. Let's talk toolboxes for just a moment. I have a tool. He said, F Harbor Freight. They messed up. They messed up me up trying to pull that engine. Holla CP, what's up? Jose Lopez, what's up, brother? Did anyone catch? Yes, I sure did, Bill Beckett. Bearded CB definitely had a new video out. I was hoping he would stop by tonight. Say what's up. All right, we're back online again here. We're running full tilt. Yes, old Brandon, he's about a mile away from me here. Good dude. Good dude. He got some Olsa sockets just like you did, Cletus. What's up, Armin? Oh, dude. Listen, you have got me. I'm glad you showed up. You got me all mixed up in this RC stuff now. Right on, Dave. Not a problem, brother. I got my RC car out, and then, which is just a Traxxas. I know it's nothing crazy. And then we started looking, and the kid that helps me out, we started looking at buying, and then he's got a nitro car now, and now I'm thinking about racing. And dude, I need another bad habit. And I'm like, maybe I should contact Armin and see what I should get for cars. And I know Mark Schumacher's into them too, but I kind of want to race a little RC car stuff. Just I would never. How's the shop going, Armin? I broke a 10mm bolt with my Milwaukee mid-torque and gear wrench sockets. Wow. That's crazy. Super addictive, right? Super expensive, for sure. Yep, eighth scale nitro buggy. He's got a 4-wheel drive truck, I think is what he got. But we went out to a Larry, I'm so glad you always acknowledge me. Jose Lopez, he's a good dude, man. 8 scale nitro scale buggy, for sure. I used to race at a local club. Here in town. Good time for sure. Yeah, I just want to try it out. I've never done it. I bought this Slash because I intended on doing it. My buddies all did it, and I've never ever got into it. I'd like to just do one. I don't want to get addicted into it, but I know, I mean, you guys know, like what am I, you know, when I started racing dirt bikes, I literally bought 3 dirt bikes and went crazy on it. But did a rebuild on my 3-inch Craftsman ratchet for the first try to ball bearing. Shoots across the garage and it's gone. Gone. I hate that, David. So what new box are you getting? You got sidetracked. I can't tell you what I'm getting because I can't. I can just tell you that it's bigger than a 68-inch Epic. We'll just put it to you that way. And I do mean like bigger. It's the same depth, but it's bigger than a 68-inch Epic. And none of this stuff is leaving. If that gives you an idea. I'm not selling my toolboxes. So this is coming. I think this is going to come. It's not a done deal yet. It's going to be a couple months before it's even made. So, I mean, like, and I just kind of, I've been looking and talking. So, and it's going to more on that. It's going to take a lot more on that. Almost done with the shop. Just waiting for the motorcycle table. Oh no, you're getting a flush mount motorcycle. Oh man, dude, that is killer. Are you starting doing motorcycle work at the shop? Oh, there you go. Thank you, Bemmer guy. Yeah, I'll try doing that. Nick Pixel was telling me about doing that. I definitely need to step up to that. Gonna say make a sick video when it's done. haven't done a poop on my channel. Oh yeah, dude, that'll be awesome for sure, man. I can't wait. I need to come out there. I'm gonna come out there. I need to go out there. CP the RC addict, yeah. Hey Cletus, how you been? I was pretending to be making it work. What are you up to, Armin? I've been racing RC since 1985. The stories could tell, yeah. It is bigger than a Mr. Big. No, it's not bigger than a Mr. Big. Unfortunately, I don't have the room. Not yet, anyways, until I get a new shop built. I got to keep saving. So, Losi buggy. There you go. That's what I was thinking about getting was a Losi buggy. Hello, Cletus. Work on bikes every now and then. Only nice stuff. Oh, my God. Mark Schumacher's got 75 cars, all nitro. Wow. Almost ready to leave work. Right on. Dang, Mark, that is a shit ton of cars. I don't know how many Armin's got, but he's got a bunch too. That's crazy, Mark. Still a lot for sure. Yeah, dude, Mark is awesome. Mark's good, dude. Yeah, they work on bikes every now and then. Only the nice stuff for sure. I can understand, dude. You don't want to get mixed up. Mark's the man for sure. CP Toetic, you probably didn't know that Henry is a fairly expert at network configuration. Yeah. Want to get into go-kart racing, but yeah, that's expensive too. Exactly. Quality, not quantity. Exactly, Armin. My new life goal. I'm not going to say that I'm a dick, but I mean, I've turned down some jobs now because it's just, I'm not fixing crap anymore. Like, I'm not going to go in and, if a guy has been getting his car fixed by 13 different mechanics because he's price shopping, I don't, I'm not doing it. Yep. What are you up to tonight, Armin? You sitting around? You want to jump on? Talk about your cars? Or are you getting a massage right now? I bet you're getting a massage right now, aren't you? Chilling. Chilling. If you want to jump on, I'll shoot you a link. It's always good to talk to you. I know we don't get much time to talk, so it's always a good time to talk. And we're back. Give me a second. I'll put on the quote. Yay. You don't have to come on, Armin. It's up to you. It's just an open invite, dude. You're all good. You don't have to come on, but you want to. You guys make me feel better since my brother passed away in 2018. Jose, that's tough, man. I lost my brother in, let's see, would have been 2000, 2001. So I feel your pain, man. It's cool, man. Been a while for sure. What up, Gran Turismo fan? What's going on? Thank you, Bill. I'm back in action. I was feeling low for a couple weeks, but thank you, my brother Bill. Bill and Larry are like brothers. They're like YouTube chat guy brothers. Oh. Yeah, sorry about that, Jose, for sure. That sucks, man. Trust me, it's not easy. Not easy to get over. I lost my dad here a couple months ago. Lost my brother in 1980. Losing siblings is terrible. I don't wish that on anybody, not my worst enemy. It was one of the worst things I ever went through. And he was only 13 when I lost my brother. I was 21 and he was 13, so hell, it's been 20 years ago now. Yeah, thank you guys for talking to Jose, or telling Jose that. Lost your dad in 2010. I lost my dad. I lost my dad. I lost my mom. Lost my grandparents. I don't have any family left. And I'm only 43. It's terrible. Lost my grandpa due to cancer in 2018. Cancer's the worst. Lost my uncle to cancer, brain cancer. My dad was 63 when he passed away. He passed away in 2014. 2 days after my birthday. That was even big shit kicker. It took me about 5 years to get over that one. Great group of guys and gals. Jose, yeah, look forward to Fridays. Absolutely. You got me, CP. Lost a sister in 20. Oh my God. Joe, you've had a hell of a run. It doesn't get any easier. Lost my money, mother thing. Oh my God. You guys have all suffered some. You're some of the toughest people in the world. I'll tell you this much, guys. Some of the toughest people in the world. And I'm not bullshitting you none here. Some of the toughest people in the world are some of the kindest people in the world. But make no mistake, they will eat you. They will eat you alive. And I feel this. I am the most savage person when need be, because I don't want anybody to go through what I have. And can only imagine that you guys feel the same way, especially for the tough losses that you guys have had. You literally know what pain, like really enduring pain, is. And yeah, it's not good. It's not good, man. And nobody wants to see anybody else feel that way. Sometimes I feel sad and cry out of nowhere. Dude, Jose, I understand, brother. It's not good. What's up?
What's up, guys? How's it going? What's up, CP?
How you doing?
Good, man. Good, man. It's kind of chilly out here in California, man. It's a little rainy day today.
What's chilly? 75?
Yeah, like 71.
Nah.
I rode my bike to work today and it fucking rained, so I got back home. I was all wet and shit. Not fun.
No, I can handle 71. That's swimming weather for us here.
Yeah, that's nice weather for you guys. Yeah.
So how many RC cars do you have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just 8. But
Just 8.
2 of them are like current race cars that I race.
Your garage does not like your Wi-Fi.
Race cars, and 2 are like from there. It's a rock crawler Wincy machine. Daddy,
Look,
dude, I get a Wi-Fi extender, dude. Is that better?
Is
that better?
It's getting there. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. The garage has too much metal in it or some shit. I got to get one of those little Wi-Fi extenders. Yeah, so I've been busy remodeling stuff, man. It's finally getting done. And then just been going to mechanics and stuff. It's hard to find help, dude.
You lost a mechanic again?
Yeah, well, one guy, I hired him. I bought him uniforms, got him going. He's supposed to work 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday. And then he tells me the first day, I could only work 5 days. And then he's like, well, I got to leave at 3. I'm like, dude, fuck this shit. I just told him go home. Sorry, I said it.
Seriously?
Yeah, I'm like, dude. Yeah, man. I'm like, dude, So I have another guy starting Monday. He seems pretty good. I asked him a bunch of questions and stuff. He kind of knew the answers too. And he's got like 4 years experience. So I already got one brainchild in the business. I don't need another one, you know. I just need a guy who can knock out brakes, knock out mediocre crap. You know what I mean?
So you want me to load up my stuff and come out there?
Nah, you're a little better than mediocre, buddy.
I can't. I'm not as good as I once was on doing, like keeping up with busy line stuff anymore. Because I'll be honest with you, I'm kind of a pansy now because I've been doing my own thing for so long now. I've got my
Yeah.
business streamlined to where,
Yeah, you got
it
other
is
people
what it
doing
is.
stuff
But
for you. That's how I am.
we
I
just,
mean, you know, I don't
what,
wrench too much. I got other people doing it. It's like you kind of lose your touch after a while.
well, I'm doing some wrenching, but I'm not doing like, I don't pull transmissions. I don't do any of that heavy shit anymore.
Yeah,
Engines and whatnot. It's
yeah,
just, it is what it is. And when I can do diagnostics,
yeah. Why do
I mean,
that stuff, right? Yeah,
yeah. And not
yeah,
most of those younger guys want to do that stuff. That's what they want to do. If I do get somebody that they want to pull transmissions and engines, and I'm like, have at it.
yeah. We just did
My
a motor
buddy,
on a 2018 Charger, a 6.4 liter Hemi, and
haven't done that
it
yet.
was out of warranty. They voided the warranty because he was running E85 and he had all this crazy aftermarket tune stuff done to it, and he hand grenaded the motor. I mean, it freaking hang. I've never seen a motor hand grenade so bad. Literally inside the intake there was a half a piston in the
What?
intake. Yeah, dude, it was crazy shit.
What?
Dude.
In
Yeah,
the
it was.
intake?
Yeah, in fact, it's a known problem with these Dodges, and they say if there's any, if the engine like had catastrophic engine failure, you have to replace the intake manifold, and the intake manifold's on national back order. Luckily, I found one in North Carolina, so we got the whole motor done. That was a big $14,000 job, man, but brand new motor from Dodge, so it's crazy.
Brand new. So that's a Hellcat motor, isn't it? 6.4.
No, the Hellcat is 6.4, but it's supercharged. This is non-supercharged.
Oh, it's non-super.
So it's like
Supercharged.
500 horsepower, yeah. And
Oh,
what's
God.
crazy is I only charged $400 less than the dealer, but the dude chose my shop because he liked the way I handled myself and talked to him and stuff like that. So that was kind of cool. So
Yeah, hell yeah. We did.
and then when I got the price on the engine, they told me it was like $7,000 or something like that. My cost when the invoice came in, it was $6,000. I was like, hell yeah, money.
Saved $1,000.
Yeah, it was easy money right there. So that was kind of cool.
I did one on an SRT one time.
Oh yeah.
And it's not that. I mean, you drop the cradle down on them. Is that what you guys did? Drop the cradle out of it? And I don't know about the newer one.
No, we just pulled it out the top. Just pulled
Did
it
you?
right out the top. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
they're
it's
kind of
really easy. It's really easy. The intake is like one giant piece. The timing chain cover is one giant piece. It's like freaking easy, dude. Yeah.
not a bad deal at all.
It's not like cars from like the early 90s or late 80s.
3 weeks ago now, we had one of my best friend's shops. His best mechanic got killed on a motorcycle.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Crazy.
hit a guy, hit a truck head on. He was probably doing something he shouldn't have been. He was only 32 years old, and he'd been going through all sorts of shit anyways.
That's
He
horrible.
had a
dude.
bad girlfriend, and now I've been trying to help him out. He's struggling. He's down, and then he's got one guy that's been hurt. He was an older guy anyways, but he's trying to cover the load. He's got a young guy who's 20, and he's got a guy that's 54.
Wow.
And like he's got nobody to cover him, in between it. So
Wow.
he just had it's terrible though everywhere. You can't find work anywhere.
Dude, it's going to be a black art pretty soon. You know what I mean? Like working on cars. I can see it in 10 years. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to work.
One, I didn't miss you completely. Took a little nap. Well, glad you're awake, Nick. The one guy shop here in town,
Mhm.
he's up to $200 an hour. He's so busy, he just started charging people $200 an hour.
Yeah, I'm charging $150. I just raised
Are
my
you?
price, dude. Yeah, fucking inflation went up. I bought almost $50,000 in oil last month because oil prices kept going up. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna order some. I'm gonna log online on my PC so I can watch the chat.
Okay. Did you did you buy a bunch of 134 because it went up?
I bought 3 tanks of 134 and 3 tanks of 1234 YF. I bought that new machine. I already made $3,000 on it, so did like about 5 jobs. $3,000, about $500-$600-700.
So
And,
my buddy, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, but
No, my buddy bought that Robin Air machine last year. So last year when Robin Air came out with the 1, 2, 3, 4, it was the year before. when Robin Air came out with the machine, they bought it, and Robin Air was having problems with 1, 2, 3, 4 YF leaking down. In the
Oh,
first month, that he bought that machine, nobody had it in town. He had no idea. Nobody else had it besides dealers, and he made
yeah.
15 grand in
Yeah.
1 month with that machine.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Everybody was sending him over to do charges. He was because people were doing the work, and he was just doing AC charges. I was so jealous. I was like, damn it, I should have bought that machine.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
I could have
I got a smoking deal on it, so I had jumped on it. Plus, I was going to buy one anyway, but Snap-on had that finance deal, where you get 20% back. So my Snap-on rep gave me like $4,000 off the machine, and then I financed a whole bunch of stuff, but I paid it off right away. I was going to pay for it anyway, so I did it 4 times. So I spent about $100,000 with Snap-on in the last 2 months. So yeah, dude. So what I did was I bought the stuff. I financed $20,000 worth of shit. I got $4,000 off, and then I bought $20,000 worth of more shit. Got $4,000 off.
Don't say it too loud. We'll get a bunch of people back. Why'd you spend that money on Snap-on?
Yeah, well,
your dealer services.
It's a business write-off, and it's good shit. And I'm getting
right,
good.
exactly.
Like the Mr. Big toolbox I got, it's $32,000. I wouldn't pay $32,000 for that shit. But you know what? I got $8,000 off on it without even asking for it, because I was going to buy an Epic. I was going to buy an 84 Epic for the shop and get rid of my Master triple bank, and then I was going to buy the side cabinets, the overhead thing, the whole 9 yards. But my Snap-on guy's like, dude, it's going to take like 6 months to get the toolbox. I'm like, dude, what the hell? I can't wait 6 months. I didn't need a toolbox, but all my bearings were kind of like sticky because it's a 17-year-old toolbox, and I never lubricated the damn bearings, and it's real dusty where I live, where we work, So, and I was about to warranty all the bearings 1 by 1 or whatever, and then my Snap-on guy calls me up 4 days later. He's like, hey, my boss's boss has got 4 Mr. Bigs in storage, and they're sick and tired of paying storage for it. He's like, I'm going to run it by you and see if you like it. They got your color, blue. I was like, cool. So he looked at it, I'm like, I don't want a Mr. Big, dude. I don't need that many drawers on the, on the bottom. You know what I mean? I didn't want it. I wanted 2 locker cabinets so I could put all those plastic case of all the timing chain tools and all the little, you got all those damn tools in plastic cases, right? So,
yeah, it wears me out.
I was going to put them in lockers, that would have been nice, So what ended up happening is I ended up getting the Mr. Big. It ended up costing me like $10,000 out the door after the trade-in. So dude, I paid $10,000 for that toolbox. He gave me like $13,000 trade in, and then he gave me $2,000 for my diagnostic Snap-on toolbox. So it was a no-brainer.
I tried talking to my Snap-on dealer, and it's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. And the sad part about it is I really wanted to get. I want to get a Snap-on toolbox, but they're no bueno. Like I said, look, here's what I want. I should have set up. So I might get. Actually, I still might get a little Snap-on toolbox with just a little hutch on it, just because I want to get one. But it's just, what's up, Alan Kaufman, Iowa fella, Iowa native. But it is what it is. I think the deal that I'm going to have made out is going to be good. I can't talk about it yet, but
yeah, I was listening to that.
Yeah, it just.
Dude, I can't believe an Epic, 84 Epic is $21,500, fully loaded with a locker docker, or not locker docker, but what's that shit called? The power pack drawer or whatever.
Yeah, the power drawer.
I can't believe how expensive it is, dude. Like, what the hell? Like, it's crazy.
I wanted to trade all my stuff in and have a $10,000 difference on the setup I wanted to get, and my dealer was like, "Oh, there's no way that's going to happen."
Yeah.
I was like, there's 4 toolboxes. I was like, retail value on them should have been easily $20,000. Yeah. Like, you should be able to put that on your truck and sell it for $20,000. You're going to anyways. Yeah. You're just not going to give it to me. They just want to screw me. And I was like, if you want to lose a sale, that's your problem, not mine.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah, my guy took such a steep cut. He actually asked his boss, his rep, area rep or whatever, like, hey man, can you wait like a month on the trade-in? He's like, yeah, sure, we'll delay it. Because it's $15,000 in trade-in. How's he going to sell a big ass toolbox?
Right.
And that was just the bottom of the Mr. Big. I'm buying a hutch, a top box, overhead cabinets, and maybe a locker. So
maybe one locker.
One locker, yeah. I don't need 2, man. That's going to be overkill, dude. Even for Armin standards.
Well, you're gonna have other people's. Or are you gonna have all your stuff in there?
It's all my stuff. It's only my stuff.
All your stuff.
What I did was, what I ended up doing? So I took my milling machine to the shop. I built a shed and I put it inside the shed so it doesn't get all dirty, because we have a lot of winds and leaves will get blown around. I don't want to get all my equipment messed up. So I built a 10 by 10 metal shed, and I put everything inside there. You know, it's kind of nice. So I brought all my machining tools I had like at the house. So that can fill up a 60-inch toolbox, dude, real quick. So other than like the 2-3 top drawers. So I put all my machining tools inside the 60-inch portion of the Mr. Big, and the 84 is all hand tools and stuff. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And I had a little diagnostic red toolbox. It was like a single bay with a drawer for the smoke tester, like a charging port or whatever. I traded that one in, so I got $2,000 for it. Screw it, you know.
Your AC machine's a dual machine too now.
Yeah. The dual one.
That's the one thing I do wish about that Robin Air machine is that I wish that I had the dual machine because
they have a dual right now.
Yeah,
but you know,
they do now. They didn't then.
Yeah, Robin Air's really good stuff. You know what I mean? But you know, who knows?
Well,
you know?
they guaranteed when my buddy bought his, we were looking at them together, and they guaranteed. So they were having issues with the 1, 2, 3, 4 leaking out because it's really it's not that dense or whatnot. The gas isn't.
Mm-hmm.
And so they were having problems with it leaking down.
Yeah.
And they guaranteed when he bought the machine that they would replace any tank that leaked out of it.
Because
that was a big thing at $700 a tank. They were worried about that. You know what I mean? Like that, there was a couple of people that complained about it. So,
yeah. We've
got a really good, the problem with Snap-on has around here with it is we have a Robin Air repair facility that's 30 miles away. Oh. It's really hard to beat the service they have because your AC machine, I can literally drive it over there if it breaks and have it fixed almost in the same day.
You know what's funny is my mechanic Danny. He's really good. Like we fixed our Robin Air machine like 5 freaking times, dude. This little pressure sensor goes bad. The gauge goes bad. This goes bad.
The filter gets plugged.
I sold my old Robin Air dual machine for $800.
No shit.
So
they're money makers.
No, it wasn't a dual machine. I'm sorry. I thought it was my old. I used to have an R12 and an R134.
Yep.
My last one was just the R134 system. Yeah, I sold it for $800. I sold my brake lathe for $1,500. I bought a remanufactured unit. It was like $6,700 for some dude, and I think he's out of North Carolina also. Yeah.
Remanufactured AC machines?
No. The brake lathe. The brake lathe was reman.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I sold mine. Yeah, and I bought another brake lathe because my old brake lathe was 30 years old, dude. It's just like it looked all haggard. I'm like, time for a new one. It sucks. It's sentimental value because I did my first brake job on it.
Old Amco one.
Yeah, so it was an old Amco one. I didn't want to buy the new Pro Cut or whatever. They're all made in Taiwan overseas. Amco, they're no longer made. So the only way you can find one is there's actually one available for $19,000 brand new. But who the hell's going to pay $19,000 for a brake lathe? So
didn't you say that guy in Missouri? Or was it North Carolina or Missouri that the guy?
It was Missouri. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
I know about the place in Missouri that redoes them.
Yeah, so I got it from him. It was pretty cool, and he was a real knowledgeable guy. Like the dude knew the part numbers, everything. Like there was a local guy that refurbishes them over here, but he's some Pakistani dude that doesn't freaking even speak English. He sent me pictures. The thing's all messed up. He doesn't know shit. He doesn't know nothing like about the parts. He just like gets them, changes the belt, and paints it. I'm like, dude, come on. Right. But this guy in Missouri, I think his name was Andy. He was a real cool dude. He knew everything. He taught me the history of Amco. Like he talked to me for 2 hours on the phone. I sent him the money right away, and boom, he freaking got it.
I know a guy that's using an Amco brake lathe to build guns.
I believe it, dude. You know what I did with my Amco brake lathe? I had some special ass race rotors, right, for my race bike, right? They had a 7mm offset on it, dude. I threw my race wheels. I put the Honda Accord, the old school Honda Accord thin spindle on the Amco brake lathe. The smaller one, the import spindle they call it. I threw my wheel on there and I machined 7mm off the hub so that way I can mount these offset rotors on. Dude,
hell yeah.
It's like, what the hell are you doing, dude? Machining a wheel? But it worked.
You don't want Pakistan to rebuild anything. Trust me. No, I've seen those guys over there, dude. They will slam shit together with duct tape and bubble gum. They do not care, dude. Have you ever seen that Pakistani truck guys? Dude, those guys are nuts. I mean, don't get me wrong. Those guys got bigger balls than anybody over here does. But they do some crazy stuff.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. You guys ever watch that guy, Steve, that like Asian guy that fixes he's a pretty cool guy.
Oh yeah, just building truck transmissions everywhere.
Yeah, dude. And then he cooks lunch for his guys and shit. Oh, that's pretty cool, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's awesome. How many cars a day, Armin?
Well, we used to do about 25 to 30 cars a day. Now we're just like 5 to 10 to 15.
Oh yeah,
Oh shit! Hold on, let me turn the
Yeah,
volume
he's
down.
awesome. Oh, you
How
don't want to
many-
hear my voice again?
Yeah, I just took it off. That way I can watch the chat.
No, it's good. Yeah, we got. What's
Oh,
up,
there.
guys? You're back. Wasted talent. What's going on? Yeah, the brake lathing is actually going to become a big thing again. I have a feeling. I've already seen it happen. Like, so one guy has a shop and he's super busy and he's had trouble getting brake rotors. He's starting to have trouble getting brake rotors
Yeah.
and or brake, yeah, rotors. And he said, man, if I had a brake lathe right now, I'd be set. So he started sending out some of his brake rotors to get relate. I'm like, a lot of these guys have been throwing these shit away. You know what I mean? Like because brake rotors are the price difference of them. They've been
Yeah.
throwing them away. And I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, you can charge for turning them, but these people, the prices of brake rotors are going to go through the roof.
Yeah.
And what are you going to
Everything's
do?
gone through the roof. It's crazy, dude. I used to get Toyota Corolla brake rotors for $20. Now it's like $52. Like, what the hell, dude?
That's your cost too. You're talking to.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like, what the hell? I sold the Toyota Highlander brake rotors today, $132 each. I sold it to the customer. I'm like, I had to,
Brand new ones because those were shot.
Yeah, the old ones were shot, but like, no, just like back in the day, I would have charged $70 for the rotors, but not when they're
Right.
$65 my cost. You know what I mean? It's crazy, dude.
It's going to be. I know your guys' fuel is way up higher than ours. We just hit $4 a gallon here.
Dude,
For,
$6.59 a gallon is the norm. I just filled up my Ducati on the way home today in the rain. $24, dude, to fill up a 4-gallon tank, and it wasn't even empty. $24. That's crazy. Yeah. So
24 for a motorcycle.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's dumb.
Yeah, race gas.
I went to the gas station, didn't even think about it, and I was like, all I had was $40 on me. Which I left my wallet at home. Long story short, anyways, I put $40 of fuel in and got 8 gallons of gas. I go, dude, that's pathetic. Like that is super pathetic right there. What's up, Biggie Fitz? So mechanics are charging $150 to $200 an hour. Damn, when I was doing. Now that's everything goes up with time, but this is going to be right now. It's probably one of the biggest, highest inflation hikes in history. I would imagine. Yeah. I mean, I could easily say, like, I remember back when I was young, between 99, I don't know what it was, maybe 99, 2000, when gas went up to like $2 a gallon. Everybody lost their mind then.
Yeah, exactly. I remember that. Yeah.
Because I remember paying, when I first started driving in 1995, I remember paying 75 cents a gas for 75 cents a gallon for gas, which is like a fable tale. But then I started like doing some research and looking at inflation and gas prices over the history, because it tells a lot about what's going on. You can see politics, greed, and everything is a steady increase over the years.
Well, minimum wage is $15 now in California. So guess how much they're paying people at Chick-fil-A and In-N-Out Burger over here?
$20 an hour.
McDonald's is giving $3,000 bonuses to new hires if they work 90 days. So now lube guys used to get paid $10 an hour, $12 an hour, $15 an hour, like entry level guys. I'm talking like the bottom of the bottom, right? Now those same guys want $25 an hour. It's like, whoa. And then there's nobody that wants to work. Second of all these freaking millennials, they play video games. They don't want to get their hands dirty. They play Farmville. You know what I'm saying? And they think they're success. Like, I have life figured out. I got 40 cows on my farm.
Well, the best ones is the social media superstars. Yeah. I literally had a kid tell me the other day. He goes, "Dude, I seen you had a YouTube channel. You got to be like killing it, bro. You got 10,000 subscribers." And I was like. Yeah. I was like, that's my, and he goes, "What do you do?" And he goes, "Are you a full-time YouTuber?" I'm like, "A full-time YouTuber with 10,000 subscribers? Are you nuts?" I was like, that doesn't even pay, like YouTube a month doesn't even pay for my fuel bill. Now, especially now. And I'm like, and he's like, I'm going to be a YouTuber too. And I'm going to start making videos. And I'm like, you're the kid. I was like, the problem is you guys are all putting the cart before the horse now. Yeah. Social media superstars, and like he's like, "Dude, I got a TikTok and
video." You know what I mean? Like, do something with your life and make a video.
Yeah. Well, then like this. So the other day I'm on TikTok, and I just dick around on there and whatnot. And this guy hits me up, and he's a competition chopper,
Uh-huh.
and he's a nice guy and everything. And I watch competition wood chop, you know, with the hand knives, and I
Uh-huh.
love watching that shit. You ever seen it? I don't. It's
No,
cool.
but I'm sure. Yeah.
So like the biggest competition wood chopper has 5,000 followers on TikTok. He starts messaging me, "Hey man, I'm trying to get to 10,000, man. I need to start making some money. You know, I got all these competition chopping videos on there. Nobody's watching them." And he goes, "How do I get bigger?" And I'm like, "Dude, you're not going to make money at 10,000 subscribers. Even you get monetized on TikTok. You don't
Yeah.
make money on TikTok until you get you have to get like 10 million views
Yeah.
on videos. Like
Yeah.
that's the only people that are making money on TikTok are getting those kind of views."
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm
Exactly.
not saying it's like, huh?
Yeah, that's exactly right. You can't just make it off 100,000, fifty
No,
thousand. You know,
no, I don't
maybe
get
a
shit.
little money,
I don't
but
get
nothing
shit for
real.
views on TikTok. I just dick around and people come from TikTok to my YouTube. It's just basically all it is. But
Yeah.
it's social media. Like social media is not the answer
I have
to
a
your
friend who's
money
been
problem.
trying. I have a friend who's been trying to make a channel for the last 5 years. He's like, yeah, I'm thinking about making my channel. It'll probably blow up. I'm gonna link with this guy. I'm gonna do video. He did a video with this other motorcycle guy. They're all dorks, first of all. Even the ones that freaking have like 200,000 followers or whatever. You know what I mean? But my friend's been trying to do this for. He's actually not my friend. He lives down the street. He rides bikes anyway.
Right.
But he's been trying to do this for 5 years. He's got 300 followers, dude. His videos are boring as shit. He's got no freaking flavor. He's got no content, nothing to talk about. I'm like, he's like, yeah, I'm thinking once it monetizes, I'll probably quit my job and just work from home and be full time. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? You're a grown fucking man, dude. You're 54 years old, dude, and you have this pipe dream. What the fuck? It's crazy.
I mean, I guess that people get bad information. They think it's going to
Or
be something cool.
buy their own
It's just
bullshit, man. They buy their own hype,
you got to have you. The thing about it is social media is a substitute to what I do for a living. You know what I mean? Like it's just
Yeah.
something I share with people, and it was
I think
started
you
as a
enjoy
joke.
it too. I think you enjoy it
Exactly.
too. I was telling my friend, my good friend Steve, that I used to race motorcycles with. He got laid off because he lost his business because of COVID, and then he worked for Ducati for a while, and then they fired him for some stupid shit. I don't think they liked him. You know what I mean? Because his wife has good money, and there was a little jealousy and animosity, so they laid him off. So he didn't have work. So I had him work at my shop for a month, like painting stuff, cleaning everything, getting everything ready for this remodel and stuff. Now he's working for my Snap-on guy. It's pretty cool. So, and he loves tools. He's like me. I've hooked him up with so much tools, and taught him a lot. He didn't even know how to hold a wrench like 45 years ago. Now he's like a little tool wizard. Now he's working on a Snap-on truck. And today he came to drop off my tools just on the way home. You know what I mean? And I go, dude, you should learn this business. You love tools just like me. You
Right.
probably make good money doing it. It's better
Yeah,
than
you can.
working on shit. I mean, think about it nowadays. Like you got to buy $50,000 in tools to make $60,000 a year as a mechanic. I honestly think that's a ripoff. Honestly, and not all kids that go to automotive school, that go in the automotive industry, can even make $60,000
Right.
until 10 years later, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be real. Not everybody's cut up for this job. Maybe 50% of the people are. But you look at some of these guys, they become a glorified loop tech for 5 years, maybe longer. I've seen
Right.
it. I've been in business for 22 years. I've been wrenching for 28 years now. So, and it's like, dude, you got to buy all these tools and you got to do all this gritty, nitty, dirty work, and it's not everyone's cut out for it, and it's a ripoff in the end of the day. Like, I'm glad I own the business. Like, I make the money and I enjoy playing with my tools when I want to. But
But the thing about it is there's so many. You're an exception to the rule too. Like you're an example of what most shops should be like, and that's the biggest problem with this country is there's too many people that do own shops that are greedy. You give a tool allowance to your guys.
yeah,
You try to help them out. You bend over backwards
dude,
to take care of your employees.
March we broke record sales. You know what I did? I took the guys bowling for 2 hours. It was like freaking like $400. It's a
Exactly.
ripoff to bowl on a Friday night. So I made reservations for it, and then we went there. I paid for another hour. Then I paid for another hour. I paid for another hour. We were there for 5 hours. We freaking drank till we freaking couldn't even barely drive. And the last 2 hours, we kind of chilled out. I bought them food. It cost me $1,000, but we had
Right.
fun. The next day, they were my little bitches. I was the
But
coolest
they
boss
work.
on earth.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it though. I mean, dude, my boss used to do that to me. My very first boss, and I grew up, I mean, I worked on a farm pulling tits, I was milking cows, but it doesn't matter. Like he used to he'd be like, he'd say, "Hey, we're gonna go to the sale barn, and then we're gonna go, this way." I was only 14 years old. What the hell did I know what fun was like? I was excited to go anywhere, but he used to take me, and he'd be like, "Oh, I'm gonna buy you a cheeseburger," and this and
Yeah.
that. We'd sit there, and we had fun. Like we had as much fun when we could, and
Yeah.
we also worked.
When I eat, when I like today, I bought lunch for my guy, and usually I eat my lunch in my office, but since I remodeled the shop, I put like a little nice clean like cafeteria table in the back, and I eat lunch with him every day. I sit on the table with him, we talk shit, we show each other videos, and
Yep.
and to them that's like, hey man, my boss is sitting at the same table as me. He's not like egomaniac thinking he's higher than me or something. So you
Yep.
give them a little respect like that, they appreciate it.
Yep.
But sometimes you get a jerk employee, no matter what the hell you do, it's not good enough, and I've had
No.
those too.
Trust me. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, dude.
Dude, I had a
That
guy, a double felon working for me. I gave him a chance, right? Double felon, dude. I gave him a chance, and he worked pretty fast, but he made a lot of mistakes. He didn't know what he was doing. He had shit tools. He showed up, yeah, I have tools. I have a lot of tools. Dude, he pulls up with like grandpa's little tool cart full of dust. I'm like, what the hell is this? What do you need a wood plane for? Yeah, what the fuck you need a wood plane?
had a wood plane in the toolbox.
Yeah, dude. The cart was crooked. Like it was like a lowrider. It was on 3 wheels. Dude.
Guy needed some help, but you helped him out.
I took him to Home Depot. I bought like probably like $600 worth of cordless tools, and I bought like $800 in hand tools. And then I told him to go buy a Harbor Freight cart. I loaned him money. I did everything for him, dude. In the end, he just was a little, you know what, dude. And I was just like,
Wait a second. So you own all the Snap-on stuff, and yet you still
yeah.
bought a guy a Harbor Freight cart, and like nobody lost their mind.
No. Harbor Freight is good. Those carts are good for the money for entry.
Oh yeah,
Dude,
no,
if you got
I
the
agree.
money, if you got the money, you can afford the Snap-on crap. If you're
Right.
making the money, you know what I'm saying. If you're not
No,
making the money and you're buying the
it's hard
Snap-on
though.
shit,
But it's hard on YouTube. Like if I say anything about that stuff of Harbor Freight being good, gets taken out of context. Like, oh, well, everything at Harbor Freight's good.
no,
It's
no. Yeah, you're gonna hurt yourself if you use everything from Harbor Freight. I guarantee it.
already done it.
Yeah,
Got a
dude.
chunk. I got a
Yeah.
chunk. I got a cut on my forehead. I don't
Their
even know if anybody
vice.
can see it from an
Yeah.
socket exploding. I have a bitter taste in my mouth for Harbor Freight, and
Yeah.
those guys were
Yeah.
like, "Oh, well, that you put it on an impact." I'm like, it's an impact socket, and they're like, "Well, they're impact. You're not supposed to." Of course, this was 20 years ago. You know how
Yeah.
Harbor Freight was 20 years ago too.
Yeah, Harbor Freight was horrible 20 years ago, dude.
Oh, they were
Now
terrible.
they're building decent stuff, but it's to me it's like you know.
Yeah.
I like their little $229 tool cart. That comes in like 9 different colors. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's pretty cool. I like their General. What is that? The American General toolbox.
Yep.
I'm not too happy about the Icon because it's so damn expensive. I'd rather get a used Snap-on box than a freaking brand new Icon. You know what I mean? But for entry level guys, it's good. Plus, when it's
Yeah.
coming out of my pocket, and this is, keep in mind, I bought this shit the first week the guy worked for me. Imagine, dude, some dude
Right.
working for you for 2 weeks, and you
Don't
buy
even
this
know
crap.
them. Don't even know them. Don't even know if you're
Barely
gonna get the
know.
return on investment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tomorrow the new guys start. Sorry, Monday the new guy's starting, and he's like, "Hey, do you have like a forklift to unload my toolbox?" I'm like, "No, dude, just borrow my truck and trailer." And he looked at me like I was freaking crazy. I'm like, "I want to trust you working on here. If I don't trust you with my piece of shit 2500 HD truck with your trailer, then I can't trust you with the $300,000 in equipment in my shop right now. So just borrow it and bring it back and respect my stuff." You know what I mean? And the guy
Yep.
was like, "Wow, nobody's ever done that for me." You know what I mean? So I try to do a lot, but not everybody deserves that, and that's my problem. I mean, I don't say like I'm a nice guy, but dude, I'm a really nice guy, and also desperate. This is desperate times.
Right.
So you try to be cool with these people to work it out. So hey, you're gonna get money. You're gonna make a shit ton of money. I'm gonna get money. Everybody's gonna be happy. Just let's do whatever it takes to make this go.
Yeah, exactly. That's and when the shit hits the fan, that's exactly how I am too.
Yeah.
When like I try to help guys out. Like there's guys all over the town, they know I got the YouTube channel and shit like that. And they're like, "Hey man, you got any tools?" And the problem is this is the difficult area that I'm in is because whenever somebody thinks that I've got something and I don't need it, they assume that I should give it to them for free. And that's what really irks me the most.
Yeah.
Like just, and they're not, people are not bashful to ask, "Hey man, can I have this?" You know, like, and I'm like, you
Yeah.
know, that I was never like that, you know, and I like
Yeah.
to give, I like to help things. I like to help people out because I see they
Yeah.
need it and they're good people and they deserve it. I understand exactly where you're coming from. Living Country, thank you for the 9.99 super chat. Yep, I
In the
appreciate it.
country.
Living country.
Yeah,
Yeah, thank you very much. Bill Beckett said he broke a chrome Cornwell socket. Dude, did you? This I wish I could show you. Dude, I went to this tool sale today. Not a lot of Snap on there. I was a little disappointed because they had it advertised as Snap on. Not even shitting you. This guy was an ex tool dealer. The amount of sockets at this tool sale would have blown your mind.
really.
16 foot. I did a video on it, kind of showed it somewhat, but the screwdrivers and sockets were definitely the biggest deal. They had a 16-foot trailer and they were filled with brand new sockets.
Wow.
Brand new sockets, brand new Cornwell, brand new Matco, brand new Mac, brand spanking new that have been they're in like they were in a time capsule.
That's
20
good.
years old, dude. So I went and bought. I had $100 on me in cash, and I go because I didn't think I was going to buy anything, and I literally walk up to the table and I've got a handful of shit. I got all these distributor wrenches, and you're probably like, "What the hell you get distributor wrenches for?" I
I
got.
understand
Did you see my new project?
Yeah, your truck. Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. But
Yeah.
that's part of the reason why I bought it because I'm going to be working on old junk again.
That thing doesn't have electronic ignition. No.
Not yet. Not yet. Not yet.
New
People are
mechanics
probably
don't
going to
even know
lose their
what the
mind.
hell a distributor wrench is. They're like, "What the hell is that wrench?"
Yeah.
What do you mean
Well,
distributor?
I've never had one. I had that cheap. You remember that? You remember those cheap like double ones that come apart? You probably had to use. I had to use them when
No,
I first started. You never used a distributor
I had
wrench?
the Snap-on one. I had like the 5-piece set. You know what I gave away the other day? It's funny you mentioned this shit, dude. A carburetor adjusting tool. I had it from Mac.
Oh,
Sitting
no
in my
shit.
tool. I forgot I even had it since I swapped all my
Like the
tools
long
over
one with the steel on the end?
with a little knob on the end. Yeah, you just
No
twist it.
shit.
Yeah. I gave it to that mechanic that could only work 4 days. Before I fired him, I gave him a tool. What a nice boss, huh?
Yeah.
Dude, I had this kid like 5 months ago work for me, right? He over tightened a differential on a Acura MDX. Was it an MDX? No. What? It was RL. It was an RL, Acura RL. And he over tightened that 24 millimeter hex on the back and just like cracked the differential housing. I had to go buy $1,000 differential, put it in
Oh
there,
my
right?
God.
The next day, he does some stuff. He left a drain plug loose on a freaking oil change, and it came back leaking, making a mess. Thank God it didn't fall out. I was like, what a freaking idiot, dude. So I come the third day to work, right? I come late. My mechanic's like, hey, dude, the new guy wants to talk to you. I'm like, all right, cool. So he comes to my office. He's like, hey, I've been busting my butt, dude, all week. I'm like, all right, cool. What's your point? He's like, well, dude, I really think I should get $25 an hour, $22 an hour, not enough. I'm like, dude, you've been making $80 to $100 an hour. He's like, what do you mean? I go, dude, the differential you effed up, the 6 hours I had to work to clean the customer's car because I'm the owner of the shop and I wanted to kiss the customer's butt. I go, dude, you're making more money than me, homie. Like,
Dude,
I told him, I go,
that
nah,
is,
dude. Yeah. And then the next day, and then I'm like, dude, I can only pay you what I'm paying you, dude. You go home and think about what the hell you just said. In fact, I don't even want you working here, right? The next day he comes back. He's like, yeah, dude, I'm willing to keep the same pay. I go, nah, dude, you fucked up. I thought about it last night. No more, buddy. Like, dude, I was a total dick and I needed somebody. I was desperate, but I didn't care. I'm like, dude, this idiot doesn't know shit. He's borrowing my tools. He walks around like a little punk, like a little chip on his shoulder, dude. I'm like, dude, I don't need your ass. Even the new guy, when I interviewed him yesterday, the guy that's going to start Monday, I told him straight out, I go, look, dude, you don't have to know everything, so don't bullshit me. You know what I mean? You tell
yep.
me what you know, you be honest, you'll learn every day something. I guarantee you that. And he's like, no,
So
no. And, he was honest with me. So, hopefully it works out.
I I mean, you know as well as I do, getting a good mechanic is worth its weight in gold.
Yeah.
So it's funny you make that comment. So had a guy who put an engine in a 6-liter Ford diesel, jacked it all up, okay, and then so the guy that owned the shop is like, well, I'm not going to give him his paycheck, and he literally starts asking the shop. He's like, well, you got to fix that truck. And he's like, why am I not getting a paycheck? And he goes, well, I'm not getting a paycheck because the truck's not fixed. Why should you get a paycheck? You've got an $18,000 job that you screwed up. Okay, the engine is 12 grand, and you're worried about your $800 paycheck, and I'm sitting on $18,000 right now.
Yeah.
And the guy walked out and left. He quit his job.
Wow.
And he's like, and he said this wasn't the first time. He's like, this is just the last time that I was going to put up with it. I mean, there's some shop owners that are being put to the screws here, like in those situations. They're worried. Do I get rid of this guy? I mean, I've looked at some of the numbers of some of my buddies' shops here in their books, and they're letting guys get away with murder in some cases because they're breaking shit, not being held responsible. Because what do? You got 4 guys in the shop, and every one of them screw up in one day. Whoo!
Yeah.
You fire them all?
Yeah. But you also got to be careful, too, as an employer. I hold myself liable for the choices that I make. So if I have an idiot work on something, I tell my manager / mechanic, Danny, this, too. I'm like, dude, you can't just tell this guy to do this, and damn well he can't do it. And then you set him up for failure, and then you act like you're the hero and you come in and fix it. I go, no, dude, you got to be an adult about it. If you want to own a shop one day, you got to be the guy to teach these guys. You got to be the guy that shows these guys, so that way your job is easier and there's no problems. Because in the end of the day, if you have to redo something, you just wasted 4 hours of my time, not your time, because I'm paying you.
Right. This right here, what Bill Beckett says, is the way every mechanic used to be all the time. I cover my own mistakes all the time. And I did mine well, I was on a hybrid pay system when I first started being in the shop. And so you didn't get paid. So once you got paid that commission, that was your job.
Yeah.
And it came back, you clocked out and you fixed the car on any comebacks. Wow. That's how it used to be. I don't know how I don't know what
I got paid hourly for a very brief time. So when I was 18, I was going to college, and then 19, I got my first job as a mechanic. Actually, 18 and a half, 19. And then by the time I was 20, I was still getting paid hourly. But by then I became like /assistant manager /tech, and I was getting paid salary and commission. So if the shop made a shit ton of money, I made a shit ton of money. Right. And I always wanted to be the manager when I was 20. But my boss is like, dude, you're 20, but you look like you're 16, dude. You ain't got one facial hair, right? And he's all, if I make you the manager of the shop and somebody comes in and wants to spend $5,000, they're gonna be like, who the hell's this little kid? He's the manager. Like, so for the longest time, I couldn't be the manager. Finally, he kept having these puppet managers coming in and go, but everybody loved dealing with me because I sold the job and people left laughing with a smile and happy. You know what I mean? Anybody could sell a $4,000 or $5,000 job, but can you do it making the customer happy and like, oh my God, I'm so happy. Right. Like that's when you know you're good.
Getting them to pay the bill and with a smile on their face is definitely a challenge. That's superhuman ability right there.
Yeah. So as a young person, I adapted to that and I did really good. And then finally my boss was like, dude, you know what? I begged him. And I remember it was 1997, 96. I became a manager. And I remember it was Valentine's Day weekend. I broke every record sale, dude, in the history of the company, dude. It was bad. It was really badass. My boss couldn't believe it, dude. Like, he's like, what the hell? And we continued to just plummet and just be badass. And then what happened is CBS News did an undercover investigation on 130 shops in Southern California. This is where it's crazy. Yeah, dude. Dude, they busted all these shops, right? And the corporation that I work for, right, got busted. Like 5 of their locations, 20 Goodyears got busted. Everybody got busted. They came to my shop. They ran the chick wanted a diagnostic. It was like this beautiful girl wearing a summer dress. Like, oh, I was like, no, but what ended up happening is that she came in for a diagnostic, and I didn't sell her shit. I charged her back then. We charged $39.95 for diagnostic, right? Now it's $150. But she's like, I don't know what's wrong with the car and this and that. I'm like, well, this is a good topic we should talk about because a lot of mechanics and service on here right now. So
I love it. Keep going with it.
Yeah, it's a really interesting topic. And I'll show you how dirty the media is.
Oh yeah.
What happened was the girl came in and she's like, I need to check my car out. Something's wrong with it. I go, okay, we need to do diagnostic. What's the problem? She's like, I don't know. It's just not running right. I go, well, what's it doing? She's like, it doesn't feel right. She's not giving me an answer like, oh, it's clunking. It's sputtering. She doesn't know. So she's kind of leaving it open for me to fuck her, basically. Sorry. screw her over.
No, you're fine. It's all good.
So what ended up happening is I'm like, all right, we'll run a diagnostic. Me and my smog tech / diagnostic tech open the hood. I look at everything. He looks at everything. I'm like, dude, I go, Bill. He's like, the plugs are good. Everything's good. Everything shows up good on the scope. On, back then we had an oscilloscope,
Yeah, oh yeah, the big son. The son of a bitch that was literally as big as everybody's toolbox.
He throws a brick on there, the Snap-on brick.
Oh yeah, that was the greatest scan tool ever.
Yeah, this is like right after we invented the use of the thumb. So we check everything out. Everything's good, and then while keep in mind, there's like 20 undercover cameras on the car. We don't even know. I'm like, dude, did you see the rack on that chick? We're all, dude, did you see her ass? Every other word was fuck, 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 fuck. We were cussing up a storm. So even if we did bust them, they would never use the video footage on it because we cussed them.
Just filthy as all get out.
Dude, I had a filthy mouth when I was young.
Oh yeah, bad. Well, who didn't?
Yeah. So we were talking all this madness underneath the hood. We didn't know the video cameras are rolling. So the poor girl knows all this sexual freaking verbal assault.
Oh, you'd have definitely got sexual harassment charges.
I don't even think she looks at the video. She's just an actor. You know what I'm saying? She's not part of the investigating team, right?
Right.
So I go back up to her, right? And I go, ma'am, everything is great on your car. I wish my car ran that good. She's like, what do you mean? I go, everything's good. Spark plugs are good. Belts are good. No codes, no this, no that. Ignition system's perfect. Your car's better maintained than 99% of the public. She's like, really? And then this is where it gets funny, which I didn't know. Remember, I don't know it's an undercover car. I didn't know until we watched the California Speedway race. So and I'll tell you why about that too. So I tell the lady, nothing's wrong with it. She's all, are you sure it doesn't need a fuel filter? All of a sudden, she became an expert at car parts. I'm like, no. Are you sure it needs the fuel injection? Shouldn't that be clean? No, everything's good. No. And
got suspicious asking the questions.
You know what the other problem is? My shop was busy. It was successful. I didn't want to rip her off. I'm like, lady, I don't have time for this shit. Take your fuel filter, take your Ford Explorer, get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? That was my attitude.
Right.
But
we're not in the business. We don't need the extra business. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't. Well, I can always use extra business, but I don't need to sit and waste money, waste my time on potentially selling you nothing because you don't need nothing. And I was being honest,
Right.
So she left. My Snap-on guy gave me free tickets for the first NASCAR race at California Speedway, right? And I was a big Dale Earnhardt fan back then. So me and a Snap-on guy are sitting next to each other with my wife at the time, and we're watching, about the start of the race. And the start of the race, right after the national anthem, the first couple laps are going right. I'm sitting there going like this, watching the race, and my neck's starting to hurt. All of a sudden, my Snap-on guy, Terry, he elbows me. He's like, hey, you're going to be on TV. I go, what are you talking about? I look up. There's an airplane towing one of those little signs. It's all, tired of being ripped off by your mechanic? Watch CBS News at 7 or whatever the hell it was. I was like, oh shit, this is going to be interesting. I go home and I forget it. I forget about it, right? And then I watch TV and it's all, tired of being ripped off your mechanic? We sent our undercover customer to 136 locations in Southern California, blah, 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 to investigate who really is an honest mechanic. And the facts we found out will trouble you, right? I was like, and then I looked at the girl, I'm like, I turned white as a ghost, dude. I was like, fuck, that chick was in our shop. I got fucking scared, dude. I called my boss, who became my business partner, but I called up my boss. I'm like, dude, we're going to be on TV, dude. He's like, oh shit, you saw that? I'm like, yeah. I go, that customer was in our shop. He's like, oh shit. I go, we're fucked. He's all, why? I go, because we're gonna have a lot of business because of it, because I'm gonna sell that bitch nothing.
Right?
It's so funny. So then we watch all the other shops get busted. Econo Lubritunes, Goodyears, and you know what happens? This is what they do. I know one of the guys that got busted. His name was Frank Ancona. He worked for Perfect Auto Service. So he didn't sell the lady nothing. But then the lady asked him, hey, you sure I don't need a fuel filter? And guess what his response was? Well, you should do the fuel filter every 30,000 miles like the factory recommends. It runs $49.95. So guess what they do? The power of editing film. They cut out everything. He's all, well, you should do the fuel filter. It runs $39.95 or whatever the hell it is. Yeah, you should do the fuel injection and the spark plug wires. And she just fed him, and he just sold it based on her saying, well, yeah, I have never done it before. I don't know if I've done it before. We'll do it. If a customer doesn't know and you're recommending it based on mileage, the TV will still F you, because in the end of the day, you charge them and they can control what audio and video they want to use. It's freaking sad, dude. And all these shops that got busted, half of them were just recommending shit by mileage. Half of them are just recommending, hey, you should do a 30,000 mile service because, you know, you need it. You know, 30,000 miles, right? That's not against the law, but the camera, these fuckers in the media, right? They fuck you real hard, man, and it's sad.
It's just as bad though. It's just as bad, if not worse, anymore when you're talking about social media too. I've seen guys. I mean, don't get me wrong. As a social media guy, you know, and I try not. This is one of my bugaboos about doing car repair stuff on YouTube's now is because when you start doing stuff and you do it this way, and 9 other mechanics want you to do it this way, you know, and you know how mechanics are, dude. Big egos.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, nobody wants to be told that their way is wrong or whatnot like that, which is dumb because we're all in the same industry. We should be helping each other out, but we've been kicking each other in the ass for years. And that's because everybody's just like rats on everybody. It's not good.
Yeah.
But the long and short of it is I've been watching when you go to TikTok, dude, I see guys in there. There's a whole huge separation in there between mechanics and there's guys that are doing mobile mechanics. I know for a fact, the one guy's, I don't remember his name. He's got a mobile mechanic set up and he's getting big on TikTok. And this guy does shit half-assed, but he's like, I only charge my customer $50 an hour. You shouldn't be charging them that because you're doing shit work. You know, and I don't say anything because I learned my lesson when I first started. I came into YouTube kicking doors in, you know, and like you tell those people that, and you just basically get an army of assholes after you.
Yeah,
and you know
that's the problem. Like a lot of people, like I chart. Here, I'll tell you another problem that'll explain the situation. So I had a customer come in. Her inspection light on her Audi was on. We bring it in. We check it out. Everything was good. She said she had the oil change done recently. So we recommended a brake flush because her car had like 65,000 miles on it. And we recommended a throttle body service because it was dirty. So we did both services. Everything else was good. Brakes, belts, everything, boom, boom, boom. 1 month later, she calls out, my oil light's on. I'm like, okay, well, you guys just did an inspection, charged me $300 for this and that. And now the oil light's on. Didn't you guys check the oil? I'm like, yeah. And you told us you had the oil change done recently. Yeah, but the oil's low. It's leaking. So you guys did something wrong. She goes on a hissy fit. She's a total bitch, dude. Total freaking dude. Just thinking about her, I want to kick her ass. Dude, and then she goes on a rampage on Yelp. She goes on a rampage on freaking our local city freaking Facebook page, right? And my customers defended me. They were on there, dude. They're all, dude, we've been going to Harman for 25 years, dude, before even the shop. And he's never done us wrong. And then there was a guy on there who's like, oh, a throttle body service is just a simple cleaning. You shouldn't have charged $49.95. I'm like, dude, we unbolted that fucker, cleaned it by hand, and put it back together. Number one.
Exactly.
Brake fluid flush, $129.95. To do it right, it runs $129. The dealer would have charged her $459. So, dude, I'm getting like ridiculed by this guy who's like some freaking hack. He's all, oh, you know, he shouldn't have done this. Dude, I went on there and I corrected his ass so much, dude. It's so stupid, dude.
So I got a good story about that. So when I first started doing brakes, I was a hack. When I first started doing, so when I was in college, okay, and I was actually waiting the summer before, and I was working at a shop, and I told them, you know, I was going to be and they said, well, can you do brakes at least? And I said, sure, I can do brakes, okay. And so I mean, I've probably done 20 cars like this, no shit. I'm not even joking you. And I go in, pad slap them, you know, put them on because they gave me the customer, they just gave me the job, said do it. I get the car and I'm like, oh, it just needs brake pads. I did turn the rotors at least, but I didn't put any grease on the pins. I didn't clean up any of the caliper shit. Didn't make sure any of the backing of the hardware. I'm pretty sure on a couple cars, I looked at the hardware and went, bing, threw it right out. But I was 18 years old. I understand that. But I have seen guys do brake jobs like that on YouTube. Yeah. And I'm like, and then they say, and this is what I fight. And I know I'm going to piss somebody off, whatever. You literally watch guys do these jobs that are, you know, backyard mechanics, whatnot on YouTube. And if I did that or you did that, and you know goddamn good as well, if me and you did that in a shop environment and then put that on a video, the entire town would crucify you first.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and people don't understand that. We have to follow and do things the right way for a reason.
Yeah. For instance, like a customer, this is a good point too that your viewers can see. A lot of customers go, hey,
I just had my car diagnosed. It needs a crankshaft sensor. How much would you charge to put it in? I got this call today. I thought it was yesterday. It was today. I'm like, honestly, dude, you'd have to bring it down before I give you a quote on anything. We got to run a diagnostic. I don't care who checked it, even if it's the dealer.
Yep.
Because how about if I put that crankshaft sensor in and it doesn't work? Now I took your money, right?
Yep.
Now
Exactly.
we're obligated to take your money. Then you're not
Yep.
going to want to pay. Now we have a whole nother problem. If we go to court, you'll win. You know why? He'll
Yep.
win. I go, you'll win because the judge will tell me I'm the professional.
Yep.
I should have proven the problem first before I even gave you an estimate.
Absolutely.
Because an estimate can mislead someone, you
Yep.
know? So if anybody's watching and you guys sell jobs or if you own a shop or whatever, don't do it. I don't do it. I'm sorry. And I look at them straight in the face. Sorry, homie. Can't do
Yep.
it. You know what I mean?
Yep. Living Country, I've done car repair videos. The thing about it is I'm in a rush, and Armin, you can tell me about
Yeah,
this.
I can do 1,000. My friend's like, why don't you make a video when I'm doing some cool shit? I'm like, bro, I don't have time, dude. Like, I'm building this bike. He's like, dude, make a video. I'm like, I would love to, but there needs to be 2 Armins.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, there needs to be somebody filming, and that's the problem. And not only that, here in where I live is you got this thing of it, small town America. Small town America is all by just people don't want their shit on. Like I ask a customer, I'm polite enough to ask my customer, do you mind if I record video? Is that for me personally? No. If I record video, I'm putting it on YouTube because if I'm going to spend the time doing it, and I did a water pump. The last one I did on video, I did a water pump on a Ford because they're pretty Ford. What the hell is it? The Fusion. I did a water pump on a Ford Fusion. Not terrible. Pretty decent job. I did a video on it because I wanted to show the kid that I was working with how to do it. But it would literally took 2 hours to do a job that normally would have took me 45 minutes. And YouTube doesn't pay me the kind of money that I need to make up for doing a normal 45-minute job. That's just, you know what I mean? The nuts and bolts of it is you would be driven insane on doing videos. Now I know Jimmy Making It Worse does some videos. Some guys wear chest mounts. Raymond Repairs, he does chest mounts. There's a lot of trouble that can happen from those videos too that I have reservations about legally. You know, like if you do a video and EPA sees something that's not, which they've already went through YouTube and destroyed some people's lives. 180th. I know one guy that got $180,000 fine because he worked on a diesel that was def deleted and whatnot.
Yeah.
There's just there's some stuff. This world is. I can't trust anybody in this world anymore, and I definitely don't want to ruin my customers or my business by doing a shitload of YouTube video. I don't know. People can say I make excuses, but honestly, I'm too busy to sit down and make a lot of videos on car repairs. One of these days I will. When I get my own shop and when I get this old place built and I don't have to worry about getting 5 or 6 cars done a day, where I can do when I slow it down to my pace where I want to just sit down and talk about something. That's one of the things there.
Yeah. Hey, quick shout out to Vanishing Fox, dude. He dropped $5.
Thank you, Vanishing Fox, for sure. Yeah, I'm sorry, I was talking. I put it up there. Shell Wing, he was talking. I think he gave him the Shell Wing for we were talking about the chick there. So I appreciate that.
That's
but
funny.
Yeah, it's just a fickle deal. I had a customer last week who doesn't want to pay her bill. She accuses me driving her car 615 miles, damaging the opposite side, which I didn't even touch. People suck. Yeah. I'm a Superbike Armor dude too. A video would be most likely at stuff not interesting. Yeah. I watched some of them. Lots of time and effort in moving the camera and lighting around. Exactly. I don't know how you do it, Jimmy, to be honest with you. I don't know how, I understand how Eric O does it. He has his own shop and he has a controlled environment. That's another big problem. Is a controlled environment. Like, as well as I do in your shop, you got big open base. People are going to walk by. You're going to hear a guy go, "Fuck it!" You got music playing.
Yeah.
And not only that, I'm going into other shops to help guys out right now. So when I walk into somebody else's shop, I'm in their house. I don't just roll in there with a camera and just go, "Hey guys, welcome to CP the Tool Addict. Let's go ahead and make a video today." And then they just look at me and they go, "What are you doing?" Shut the camera off. And they all know I'm on YouTube anyways.
Yeah,
so I don't know. And I don't want to make excuses because trust me, it is what it is. But
so
yeah, Ray and Eric, they do their thing for sure. Lots of editing.
I got a legal letter from a law firm representing an insurance company. This is going to be a funny story. You're going to laugh your ass off. So this is the first time anything like this ever happened. So I had these two kids come to my shop, right? And they're two brothers. They brought in a car. It was a Honda Civic, and they're like, "Hey, man, can you check the oil leaks out?" And the car's got like an intermittent starting problem, and it smells and it smokes. So I wrote everything down on the invoice, custom brought car in, leaking oil, blah, blah, blah. Check this, check that. We were freaking busy back in December. It was like a record month, dude. It was like another bam. November through March, dude, we were freaking just on rails, dude. It was nuts. I didn't have time to look at it, and I told the guy, I go, "Hey, dude, we're first come, first serve. I'll see what I can do. He calls at 5:30, cussing me out. "Man, you ain't call me, man, fucking," and all this shit. And I'm like, "All right, well, dude, just pick your shit up then. I don't got time for it. Sorry, dude. I don't got time. If you want me to do it, leave it overnight. You'll be first thing in the morning,
Absolutely.
He comes over, dude, cusses me out, tells me all this shit, drops the N-word on me, dude. I'm like, "Sand." He's like, "What do you mean?" I go, "You just said the N-word. You're supposed to say sand in front of it, dude, because that's where I'm from. Go ahead, say it." I go, "Say my name." I got crazy with it. My mechanic started laughing, dude.
You got superpowers to not want to knock the guy out after he said that.
Funny shit, dude. He gets all ghetto with me. He's like, "Oh, you'll see what happens," and he leaves, right? Okay, so it's May 12th or what? Yeah, May 12th or 13th. I get a letter in the mail dated from April 21st. I put on my Facebook page, everybody's busting up laughing because I got the letter from his insurance company, right? That his car caught on fire 3 days after he left the shop. And I am liable for it because of negligence in checking the car out and letting him take the car. Dude, he took it. He didn't even pay me for the inspection because I was going to charge his ass to do a dye test on the leak and test a bunch of stuff out. He took it. He cussed me out. He didn't pay for it. I even put on the invoice, "Ghetto customer did not pay." I literally put it on the invoice. So his car supposedly caught on fire 3 days after because he knew it was leaking oil. Why did he drive it? Right? Make a long story short, his insurance thinks I'm liable for it. Dude, I wrote the funniest freaking letter to the insurance company's law firm. Dude, it was so freaking funny, dude. I gotta send you a copy of it. You'll fucking laugh, dude. I did it all professional with letterhead and shit, and all I did was talk shit and then I put on there, "P.S. The edges of the paper are sharp. Don't cut yourself and then sue me." Like dude.
Oh my God, dude.
I wish I had the letter in front of me. I could read it on here.
Yeah, I can't wait to check that out.
Everybody was rolling on their ass, dude. It was funny shit. So my insurance guy is like, "Dude," he's all, "Let him sue you. You're covered up to $5 million, dude." And he's all, "They're suing you for $5,000. I go, I even told the law firm, like my last sentence was, "It's kind of ironic, huh? Car comes in, they can't afford the repairs, they don't have time to fix it. Ironically, their car burns down 3 days later, and they get a check for $5,700 from their insurance company."
Imagine that.
Is perfect. That's perfect, like. Yeah,
dude. There's so many stories. I will tell you, like we could sit here and talk about these. There's so many stories about stuff. Like the last big one I had was, I came up to do a job for my buddy. He was shorthanded, and I think I put an alternator, a starter, and a Saturn, and this car was roached. Okay, and this is where you like quality over quantity. This is the guy that literally caused quality over quantity at that shop. So now his motto is, if you roll in with a heater, you're out. Like we're not doing repairs on it. Like no more of that garbage. Like if your car comes in and you got baling wire and shit hanging off it now. So this guy rolled in, cried about not having any money, lowered the price $200. Oh, put a battery and an alternator in. That's what it was. It was a battery and alternator on a piece of shit Saturn. And not a nice Saturn. I know Shell's she's gonna get all like, "What? You're talking about my Saturn?" No, this was a SL, the car, their junk. And it had like a fender busted and they're plastic. Long story short, this guy comes in, picks up his car, pays for it with a check, cancels the check, picks it up at 4:45, calls and cancels the check after he pays for it and it's been verified, and then rolls out and then never paid the bill.
I don't even take checks anymore, dude.
Yeah.
You got a checking account, you got a debit card. Give me that shit.
Right. Yeah, well, it's guaranteed money for sure. He doesn't take checks anymore neither.
Yeah.
That was the last one. But around here,
I do a psychological analysis on customers when they come in. I don't know if I'm really good with it or whatever, but I can sense problems right away just by the sentences and keywords people use, like when they drop off their car and tell you the shit. You know what I mean? So just got to be careful, man. They can leave a Yelp review. I don't give a shit. People leave bad Yelp reviews. I respond, and then I get more business because of they're all, we read your Yelp reviews and your freaking comments are hilarious. I'm like, yeah, because it's true. It's pretty sad. We live in an age where people think they have a power and they can leverage, or what's the word I want to use? When you like pretty much hold the business hostage for freaking, there's a damn word for it. Starts with an R.
Gaslighting?
No. It's something. And it's like they basically kind of have power over us because, we got the power of Yelp. I'll leave a bad review if you don't do this, or,
Yeah.
And, I don't know.
Yeah, people are scandal. It's not all like mechanics are not all like. Don't get me wrong. There's bad shops. Bad people are bad people.
Yeah, dude.
That's all there is to it. I mean, like this. We're not picking on anybody here, and I know Armin's on the same page with me on this. It's like they're bad. I've seen bad shops. I've seen shops do some dirty shit. They'll get in and charge a guy $200 more when he comes to pick up his car if they think he's got money, and do some weird shit like that. Like dude. Bad people are bad people. That's all there is to it.
Yeah.
Hit the hay. See you later, Eric. Appreciate you, brother.
Later.
Ransom. That's what you're thinking of?
Yeah.
Holding the shop ransom. Yeah. There you go. Ransom. Those guys came in there. Yeah. Right. Ian Lloyd, what's up, brother? Best 1/4-inch impact extension set. I don't even have 1/4-inch impacts, I don't think. Well, I think I got ones that come in the sets.
That's like a tool you'll never use.
I use 1/4-inch chrome extensions. I use these damn things, but they're Snap-on, but I'm pretty sure Snap-on doesn't make them. This is pretty much the only extensions I use are these locking. I love these things.
I just bought that Milwaukee gun. Yeah, those locking ones are pretty cool. Oh, Mac, almost the front nose looks like a Milwaukee.
Yeah, no, I got these Snap-on locking extensions that go in. Yeah, I love these things.
I got those. Yeah, pretty cool.
That's why I use this thing all the time. Yeah, that's why I don't use 1/4-inch extensions, because I got this one, the small one, the medium one, and the long one. Yep. That's pretty much what I use.
Yeah. You know what's crazy is I bought some SunX impact sockets for the shop.
Yeah.
And it came with like the 3/8 1/2-inch and like even 1/4-inch impacts. I'm like, who the hell's gonna use a 1/4-inch impact, dude? I don't know, man.
I bought 1/4-inch impact sockets, but I just because these guns are so powerful now, dude, that thing's cranking out 200 foot-pounds.
That's crazy.
I don't want to use my chrome ones on it because I'm like, dude, when I'm ripping on some shit with that stuff, I'm like, that chrome socket is like, it's jarring pretty hard. So I did buy 1/4-inch impact sockets because of that gun. I can go through it.
I had a dilemma.
Eric Nice, my brother. Yeah. Ransom.
Pixel. I use metric crescent wrenches.
Yeah. Metric crescent. Metric. Yeah, there you go. Nick Pixel. He's a funny guy.
It's hard to do the conversions to SAE, like fucking get the metric one.
Somebody made a comment about that today so I think it's funny too, though. The guy made a legit comment, and I've talked about this before. Let me ask you this, because I think this is funny. I don't get bothered by missing sets because, you have gaps in sets for a reason, like 20 millimeter sockets or 13/16s. I forget about this, but a couple of them. I know some of the missing sockets, like you can pick them up with SAE. Yeah. I don't know.
I think 11/16 on some of the 1/4-inch drive, or no, 11/32 is the weird side.
Yeah.
It only comes in 12-point and 1/4-inch drive on Snap-on. Yeah. Don't ask how I know, because I just reorganized all my tools and bought all the missing tools. So I was like, what the hell? They don't make a 6-point 11/32. What the,
Yep.
But I had a dilemma buying tools this past month because Milwaukee makes like a cordless grease gun. They make a cordless Dremel. It's freaking badass, dude. The cordless Dremel. They make a cordless soldering iron. I was like, that's fucking awesome.
So I got that.
Get those. Yeah, I wanted to get them. So I did get them.
I don't like the soldering iron. Doesn't get hot enough for me.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah. I was just gonna say that, but it's good enough for the thin.
I mean, it's nice for smaller wire. Like if you use it on like 8-18 gauge or bigger, this really small thinner wires, it works pretty good on those. But you start doing 12 gauge wires, 14 gauge even, you'll be like, you're gonna get gray hair before it actually.
Yeah.
I mean, you're gonna lose your hair before you get it all gone out there.
What's it called? So I didn't want to get like I got rid of a lot of my power tools and I gave them to my employee and stuff like that. But I got a majority of the small stuff in Milwaukee, and I just used the bigger battery stuff with the Snap-on power tools. The reason why is I don't want to have 5 different types of chargers inside my toolbox. You know what I mean? So I kept all the small stuff Milwaukee, so I can have the Dremel, so I can have the grease gun, pneumatic rivet gun. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. So I bought a bunch of Milwaukee stuff, brand new. So
You're switching over from Snap-on?
well, just that stuff for the shop because, dude, it's $80 freaking some of the tools.
I understand.
149.
Did you buy that new kit? Did you buy that new Snap-on kit with the cordless ratchet
No,
and
I'm thinking about it though.
the $2,400 kit? Which I've heard a lot of guys saying they were getting them for $1,400 and $1,600 with their good dealers.
Yeah, my guy said easy $2,000, but he got 4 of them and he already sold them. So I don't care for it, dude. I would just look at it.
You've already got all the sockets. Like,
Yeah,
what
dude,
do you're just missing the impact. Like,
Yeah,
that's the thing about it is, like, I didn't want it either. And I would like to get the new brushless long neck impact. Somebody sent me a message. If you're in the chat, somebody sent me an Instagram message. They got the long neck brushless impact or ratchet out. I would like to get that because I'm sure it's a bad mother lover. It's the brush because the regular brushless one with the halo light is badass. You know, I haven't used. I don't have one, but that's because I stick with the old brushed one right now.
Yeah, I bought the new 3/8 one, the 3/8 impact, and then I took my old one to the shop. I don't need it.
761. Oh yeah, I love this thing. I bought 2. I bought a green one and a red one. He had another one.
You made me spend $50, punk.
What I did? Oh, on those trays?
Yeah, on those trays, dude. I got some red ones. I got the 3-piece set.
Where'd you get yours from?
CP, you making me spend money, man.
Dude, these things are awesome, though. When you're working on your bike, dude, you can set this up on your seat and it won't slide off. How many times have your tool slid off?
Yeah, no.
When you're working on your bike seat.
My mill, dude. I put my mill on a freaking $2,000 telescoping table, precision table. It's badass, right? And it has a lot of space where sometimes I can put those little, bits in the mill and mills and stuff like that. And it's rubber, it's soft. It's actually really good for that. So definitely, I jumped the gun on that shit. But
I'll use. Buy yours from?
I think the big one I'll use on the bike. The medium one I'll put on the table for the mill. You know.
Did you buy those from JD Tico?
I just bought it on Amazon, dude.
Oh, okay.
Oh, dude. I'll make a video on it.
Dude, they're awesome. They're definitely worth their money.
That's funny shit. Yeah,
I never used them before. I've seen them; they were big. So Gripmont came out with them, and people talked about them all over social media. But they were $100 for like $150 for a set. Yeah. I'm like, I'm not spending. Like I got magnetic trays. I'm not jumping on
a real tool for $150, dude.
Yeah, like I'm not buying rubber mats for fucking $150.
Snap-on has a collapsible clamshell thing. Did you ever see those things? It's like a little 4-inch by 4-inch collapsible clamshell.
Oh,
basically,
you mean
it collapses, and then when you open it up, it pops out. It's like a little double bowl. No. That's badass too. Yeah, those are cool.
Oh, the clamshell one. No. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
Plastic neoprene.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember you actually showed that on my live stream that one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never did buy one of them, but I got so many damn trays now. But all that shit's made overseas anyway, so it don't matter where you get it from. You're all getting the same shit made in a different country.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I spent a lot of time ordering a bunch of sockets, like each individual part number. Like I went back and forth with my Snap-on guy. It's amazing he got them. I thought the shit was going to be on back order, dude. And it's I got
Snap-on. They've been good about keeping up on their stuff. I will say that.
Everything's on back order if you go on their website.
Really?
Yeah, and the Snap-on used tools have like gone up like 30% in pricing. Used pricing like is almost new. Like what the hell? Because nothing is available. If you want 3/8 impact swivels, dude, there's none available. My Snap-on guy's like, dude, people will pay me double for it, and nothing's available.
Wow.
And I know this. My friend, when he came over today, drop off the tools, he's like, yeah, dude, these guys at the Mercedes dealer are like begging for an 18 3/8 impact swivel, and he can't get it. That's crazy shit. Wow. And then you go on offer up, dude, the prices have gone up significantly, dude. It's crazy. So
when you need it, What are you gonna do?
But I was surprised. I got everything. He gave me 20% off everything. I got a bunch of ratchets for the shop. I just got all new stuff, man. I got sick and tired of everything being beat up and old. And, you know, when you're hiring people too and your stuff starts looking like crap, people don't want to work there, dude. I mean, not like my shop was that bad, but now when I hired this new guy, he had 2 interviews after my interview. And he's like, I'll let you know by the end of the day for sure on my decision. All right, cool. 3 hours later, he told me, he's like, hey, you know what, dude? I really like your attitude. I want to go work for you. Seems like I can learn a lot and you can benefit from me working there. And I love your shop compared to the other places. I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
So that was
That's what
cool.
it takes. That's what it's going to take now, though. You know.
Yeah, you have to appease people, I guess. You know, you got to make them happy. You know.
Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. There should be a limit on how much you have to do to make them happy, but you know these.
Right now,
these
it's like, imagine if I didn't have my one guy that's got my back right now, my mechanic Danny. I would be wrenching myself, and I'm like, damn, dude. I mean, I can. There was a day where I did wrench myself. I did $2,300 in repairs. I did a factory service, intake manifold, and I forgot what else. But I remember the intake manifold on the Jeep, a 3.6 liter. It was a pain in the ass. I was like, God damn it.
this. Have you ever heard of Christian Brothers Auto?
No, sounds almost rings a
They're a
bell.
big chain. They're a big chain place. So, dude, listen what they did. They built like 6 shops here. Okay, and they destroyed all these. They took mechanics from everywhere, and they're like doing dealership shit. They're paying $50 an hour, for good techs, like guys that are like above, guys that are pretty good at diagnostics. Like I wouldn't say that some of them are great. I know a guy that's getting paid 45, and I wouldn't pay him 45, but he isn't a terrible tech, but I just I couldn't justify it.
Yeah.
But they have like break rooms, and they have like, I mean, dude, it's insane. Like and then they offer benefits, health, or they offer benefits of, they got like workout gym plans with your stuff. I mean, they are which they're Christian based, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But they want you, like they have like church services and prayer time, and I mean, this thing is, they got a good. I don't know how to put this.
Good wholesome work environment.
Yeah, they've got a great work environment, and they offer a lot of perks. Plus, they're doing $10,000 sign-on bonuses, and they just wrecked people here in Des Moines, like killed people's shops all over because they're doing that, and their air conditioned shop too. Every one of their shops is heated and air conditioned.
My friend that went to the Mercedes dealer today, he's like, dude, it's air conditioning inside. I'm like, spoiled bitches.
Yeah. Well, you know what? That's what these guys are doing now, though. Unfortunately.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's some weird times, man. Before it was so easy to find a mechanic and
Waco. Yeah, that's what they are. They're from Waco, Texas. I mean, I'm not actually joking you. I'm pretty sure if you look it up, Christian Brothers Automotive is from Waco, Texas. Not a joke.
JC Allen in LA County here, city of Claremont. Haha. I go right by Claremont all the time. I eat at my friend's restaurant in Laverne. So he probably knows who Laverne is. Yeah. Laverne.
I got a lot of people from California on my channel.
I'm from Rancho Cucamonga.
Right.
A weird ass name, man. Only California, dude.
Ian Lloyd's from LA area too. Holds 4 street tacos perfectly. JC Allen says, I got silicone trails. You're speaking my language. I got off. You're missing out. I got the Snap-on mag tray with the carbon fiber weave, the big one and the small one. I like those. They got some sick magnetism, and sometimes a little bit too much. 7/8 is 22 millimeter, 15/16 is 24 millimeter. Yeah, I like this conversion.
Yeah, I have to do a lot of converting too because my girlfriend's from Europe. Everything's freaking metric, so it's like 3 feet, 1 meter. Blah, 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 blah. It's like all day long.
Did she ask you something? How long is something you got to do metric conversion for?
It's 200 millimeters, okay? That's
that had been an interesting conversation before you guys met.
Yeah, no, she had video documentation, bro.
Dude, it's 7 inches, bro. What's that? Is that big? Where's the shop at?
Rancho Cucamonga, right by the Quake Stadium, in the nice part of town.
Swamp Fan shop is a perk. I remember when Swamp. Well, we don't do Swamp Fans here because the humidity is Dumb.
I have a swamp cooler I bought. One of those. I bought it from my Snap-on guys. One of those red ones. I forgot who makes that. Those little plastic swamp coolers.
Stay here. Somebody here. Get over here. Get over here.
Great. CP's going to get mugged live on his stream.
You know better than that.
I know. Yeah, you don't
I had
fuck with
one
me.
guy. I had one guy roll up on my stream one night when I was didn't know he's coming, and he was wanting to. He was pissed off at me because I told him he wasn't getting his car back until he paid me. So he rolled over here with his buddies, and I was on a stream, and I don't think nobody even seen it. But obviously, I'm sitting here with my my pistols right in my toolbox, and I just sit here. I'm sitting here on the stream like this, but underneath the camera, I got my gun out, and I'm sitting there. I'm like, I don't know why you're at my personal residence. I've muted it. I don't know why you're at my personal residence, but you got about 10 seconds to leave. And that's all there was to it. And I said, otherwise, shit's going to be bad. You're going to have a bad day. So
Yeah, crazy. Dude, one time I was working on my shop at 1 a.m, dude. 1 a.m, got the front bays open, right? I'm working on my race bikes. My Harley's out front, like right in front of where the door's open where I'm working, right? This little gangbanger comes up, dude, with his socks up to his knees, wearing his Cortez Nikes. He's like, hey, Holmes, nice bike, dog. Fuck, this thing's probably a lot of money, dog. This thing's like a lot of money. And I walk in my office, which is like 3 feet away from where I walk in. I walk back outside. I put my Glock 36 on the seat of my Ducati. I'm like, look, bro, it's 1 a.m, right? If you're here out of fucking nowhere, walking here just to say something about my Harley, and you said money 5 times, I go, dude, there's only one thing you're here for, dude. Either to take my shit or fucking waste my time. So get the fuck out of here. I told him just like that, dude. And he left. Yeah, it was crazy, dude. Like, what are you doing, dude? Where'd you come from? Like, dude, like there's nothing but mechanic shops in my shopping center, right?
how late was it?
1 a.m, dude. It's like
Yeah.
12:45, dude. Because I burned the midnight oil at the shop back in the day.
Oh, no. I understand. I do too.
I've been there. My mechanic got to the shop at like 7:45. He's like, "Damn, you're here early." I'm like, "We never left." It was me and my teammate.
We hit out.
We never left.
Dude. So the first shop that I worked at when I was in school was a little four bay gas station. It was an Amoco, and it was in between 2 bars. One was a little kid bar, and the other one was like an old people dive bar. And dude, I'm not even joking you. We kicked the shit out of one guy's ass in the shop. Came over drunk and said, "Yeah, you screwed out my car." Just came in the shop, started yelling, "You fucking punks! You screwed out my car!" Didn't know who the hell he was.
Yeah,
He got drunk and decided he was going to get tough. He came over there, dude. My buddy was training. He was going to school to be a cop, and the dude throws a big, huge like haymaker at him. He ducks and just uppercuts him. And then it was like slow motion, and the dude's hammered, and he just uppercuts him, and he just goes flying back. And so I immediately call the cops, because I'm like, oh, this ain't gonna be good. And turns out this dude wasn't even at the right shop. He thought that we were a part of another Amoco, and he went to jail for that whole ordeal.
Wow.
Obviously, he was wasted, but it's like. And then we had like, dude, there was so much. I mean, I can tell you stories for days about. We had the one bar like was like a kiddie club.
Bar. We had a gay bar next to us.
Oh god. Well, you never had any trouble then. That was good.
Dude, we had a gay bar, right? No offense, nothing wrong with gay people.
No.
But I had this guy come over like early in the morning. He slept in his car all night because his car wouldn't start because he was at the gay bar all night, right? His car wouldn't start. He's like 5 foot tall little dude, right? And I'm like, all right, cool. We'll sell you a battery, $89 back in the day. We got it all done. And then all of a sudden, this little stocky chick comes out of nowhere, and the guy fucking runs behind me, dude, and he hides like behind me, like protect me. The chick just starts swinging out. You there?
Yeah, I'm there. You locked up right in between that.
So this chick just starts swinging at him, and he runs behind me like freaking like for me to like. The chick is hating me, dude. Like she's like, "You effing, maggot," but with an F. You know what I mean? I don't want to say it.
Right.
You're sucking that guy's beep and beep. I saw you, and dude, she just starts fucking kicking his ass, dude. I'm like, whoa. I pushed her back. I didn't give a shit. She was a girl, dude. And dude, the cops came, everything, dude. I don't even know. I forgot what happened. The end result on that was like 25 years ago, dude. It was some crazy shit, dude.
We had the craziest shop. I mean, that was the craziest experience I could ever think of having. Like, you would never think. So we'd be in there working on like hot rods. Like we'd at 11 o'clock when the shop shut down, then we'd start working on our cars, you know. And I remember we had a Mustang and a Regal and a Nova and a Camaro that was all in the shop. And so people would come over from the bars because we're in there revving our shit, you know, and this and that. Be like, oh, bro, cool bar. Dude, I remember one night it got so out of hand, people were over there, you know, talking and bullshitting. And I'm supposed to have the shop shut down now. Keep in mind, I'm the manager of the shop at 19 years old. And next thing you know, dude, it turns into a wet t-shirt contest. That was a bad deal. I had to explain that to the boss the next day. He was like, yeah, looking at the cameras. And he said there was a lot of people standing out front and there was a limo. They pulled up in a limo. These chicks did. And they pulled up in a limo and they started hanging out of the sunroof. And they were just sitting in front of the shop and they're like, cool cars, guys, you know, blah, blah, blah. And we're all egging them on. Of course, we did start drinking then. Obviously, we're off the clock, but we were working on our own stuff, personal time. And, dude, I mean, it's just there were so many times that I definitely shouldn't have been probably the manager at some point. There was, but I did make them a lot of money.
You were 19. What 19-year-old wouldn't do that?
I know. But I never did screw up anything in the shop. I never messed up customers' cars, but after hours, I treated it like it was a garage. Like we hung out there and had fun and like not too late. Usually it was like 1 o'clock in the morning, sometimes 2. But I mean, I was working till 11. I didn't go out afterwards, you know, and usually we were right there, you know. It is what it is. I didn't have a garage, so that was my garage, you know. I mean, I had all my tools there. I could work on shit. My boss, the owner of the place never said anything wrong, but it definitely got out of control several times. I remember we had bikes up there. I bet we had 50 bikes up there one time in the parking lot.
Wow.
Because we would go on big rides, you know, after work, and just like everybody would meet up there.
Meet up at my shop. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, not only that, I could like put one guy, hey man, we'll just meet you up at your shop. Can you put a new chain on for me quick? You know, I just got this new DID gold on added to my bike, you know, so, you know, I mean, all sorts. Hey man, can you switch a gear out? You know what I mean? Like, I was that guy, you know, like I was everybody's friend, you know. Where are they at now? Who the fuck knows, you know? You know,
my friends always call me when they need something.
Right.
They don't have to call to check up on you. They'll be like, hey, dude, how's it going, bro? And, oh, man, it's been a while, dude. Blah, 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 blah. Hey, can you get me a hookup on a catalytic converter?
Yeah. We're not role model CP at the shop. Absolutely. I'm not. I would not say that I'm any type of. I'm a better role model now than I was. I will say that.
I let my mechanics, like my main guys or guys that I trust, have the keys to the shop, and they can go whenever they want, do side jobs all they want. I don't give a shit. I encourage it. It's like, hey, the more money they make, the less likely they're going to leave and they're going to want to work here. So other employers aren't doing it. So I let my guys do side, as long as it's not like a big ass engine job, big ass transmission job. And I tell them, don't bring the customers here, because now the customers are going to attach my business to your side job, and I don't want that. I could be held accountable somehow.
That makes sense. That's understandable.
So I let them, you know, and they just do small, just for their family and friends and shit like that, you know, nothing crazy. And I only do it with mechanics I trust with their quality of workmanship, which would be less likely of a fuck up. You know what I mean?
It's definitely a you got a lot of liability there. So it's completely understandable.
I put up like 9 cameras in my shop. So I got a camera on the front, on the side, and the back. And I got like 6 of them in the shop, like everywhere but the bathroom. You know what I mean? And in the bathroom, I hung a sign that says, dude, because I have a mechanic, dude, another guy that worked for me the last 4 months, he's worked for me off and on, but he goes to school and comes back, works, goes to college, comes back and works. Dude, he takes like five bathroom breaks a day, bro, for like 10 minutes a day. It's like, come on, dude. Like, dude, so I put a sign in there.
Exactly. Yeah.
I put a sign in there that says no masturbation in the restroom.
I pee like 3 or 4 times a day, but I only go to the bath, and that's like quick. Sometimes
yeah, that's no problem, dude, if you're in and out, dude. But I hate it when a guy takes a 10-minute bathroom break, dude, and he doesn't tell you. You're all, Nestor, where are you at? And you're like freaking yelling, trying to look for this goober, and he's freaking in the toilet just freaking on YouPorn or whatever.
Well, dude, think about it. 5-10 minutes bathroom breaks. He's getting an extra hour lunch in their day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, my biggest pet peeve, they take an hour lunch. When they get back 2 minutes later, they're in the bathroom. It's like, hey, dude, can't you time your shits? You know what I mean? Like, come on. Dude, if you're crapping 5 times a day, dude, for 10 minutes, dude, don't come to work because something's wrong with you.
Right.
You
Yeah,
know
you got some IBS.
Yeah, you got some.
Uh,
Yeah, don't come to work. Don't make it my problem.
and Ian Lloyd says he'd like to stop. Is your Snap-on's guy named Skip by any chance?
No. Skip's another guy. Mine's Danny Sandoval.
I was at a friend's shop about 1 or 2 a.m. when two cars pulled up in front of the bay door. Several people got out screaming and pointing their guns at each other and thought someone was going to get hurt. I've had that happen too. We had some Asian guys that were not too happy with us because we whipped their ass in some street racing. So they found out I worked at the shop and we all hung out there a lot. They pulled up to the shop one day and I didn't know no better. I walk out to them because here I am. I'm usually a jolly guy until you cross me, and I walk out. I'm like, "Hey guys, what's going on?" They pull up in some ricers, and this was back when ricers were getting a lot of shit, so they were pretty offended really fast. And the dude's like, "You talk shit, you get high, you get smoked." And I'm like, "What, man?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah.
And my buddy comes up, and he didn't know it. And then as my buddy comes up, I just kind of sit and realize this dude's got a pistol pointed at me, and I kind of go, "Oh yeah, see you later, man." I turn around and kind of go. And I go, Barrett, run! and I'm like, dude, I was like, what was that all about? Apparently, they got beat by my buddy's Mustang, and my buddy was like, you ain't no ricer, you ain't no piece of shit ricer gonna ever beat my car. And they got all pissed off about it, so they hunted us down about it. But like, dude, get a life,
I had to remove a fake gun from some Asian kid's car once because his power seat got stuck. And I thought it was a real gun. He's like, no, it's fake.
Dude.
I'm like, dude, this idiot's got a fake gun in his car. He's probably going around pointing it at people,
That's some weird stuff there.
Yeah, it's happened. I like real guns.
Yeah, me too. I see you got the bike in the kitchen.
Oh no, it's a living room. There's two bikes. Actually,
I just noticed that now.
Here,
I love it. That's the real deal right there. Oh, it's both of them.
There's three. There's one more. This is my Ducati Superleggera. This is Roger Lee Hayden's AMA Superbike.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, pretty cool. Factory Superbike. Yeah. It's brand new. Everything is brand new except for the front blue fender. It's supposed to be black, but I only had a blue one. I got like 13 blue ones, so I'm going to paint them black. And then I got this one right here. This one's not done yet. This is a World Superbike. It's what they race on the international level. It's pretty dope. How do we turn it on? Look at the dash. Can you guys see it? Yeah, it's pretty dope.
Wow.
It's like a fucking disco, dude.
No kidding. Dude, I've never even seen a dash that crazy.
Yeah. This is a factory swing arm right here. I have to prototype my own exhaust. I'm going to have Yoshimura make an exhaust. It's got a quick change oil fill. So when you come in for a pit stop, you can add half a quart of oil in it in like 1 second.
Oh, yeah.
There's only 2 of these in North America. I own one. Wow. I have the gun for it to install too, and all this shit, and custom titanium axles, quick change brake lines, quick change brakes, everything.
Yeah,
it's weird.
Yeah. Apparently, JC Allen must be a big biker because he said 95. He goes, I think I rode that bike.
95.
Yeah, 95 Roger.
Yeah, 95 Roger Hayden. Yeah, he's identifying the bike.
Yep.
Yeah. That's a factory bike. It doesn't have a VIN number on it.
Is that so? Is Roger Hayden? Is that Nicky Hayden's dad?
Nick's littlest brother. It's his
littlest brother. Okay. Yeah.
Tommy is the older brother who also raced for Yoshimura, and Nicky never raced for Yosh.
Yeah,
he did race for Suzuki when he was 16, and then he quickly moved to Honda. Yeah, so I got this bike done about a month ago, the Roger bike, maybe not 2-3 months ago. I fired it up, put a brand new chain on it, and brought it inside. So it's all done.
Are you going to be racing this year?
No more racing for me. I'm too fat and out of shape, bro. Fuck.
So all RC racing? How many RC races have you had?
I just did the big one like 2 months ago, but I don't think I'll be. I'll do on and off races. My friend, he did an RC car race today. He wanted me to go with him, but I'm just too backed up at the shop and shorthanded. So no bike racing. I'll do track days and have fun doing that, but it's hard to hang on bikes when you're out of shape. I haven't worked out in 3 years, and the only exercise I get sex, and that's only like 8 seconds.
But you get massages.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I know. I'm trying to. I'm so the last 2 weeks I've been hitting it hard. And I'm telling you right now, I definitely have literally, yeah, I was like, you're a dumbass. Like you let yourself go for too long. And
Yeah.
oh, dude, it's been rough, man. It's been rough.
Just go for
I'm
walks. Just go for walks, you know.
oh,
I
I'm
mean,
going for walks, everything.
yeah.
I'm going hard as I can. I'm not
Start off light cardio, just jerk off, you know, maybe once a day. That'll get
hard.
your heart
I've
rate
been
going.
doing that for the last 2 years since COVID started. What are you talking about? I gave up dating.
Calluses, baby.
Yeah, look at my hand. Like I
That's
don't
my
even
left
wash my
hand.
hands anymore because the grease just helps. But yeah, no, dude, it's freaking. It's bad. I went to that garage sale today, and I was walking around, and I kept walking around in circles, and pretty soon I started getting really kind of worn out. I was like, Jesus, what's wrong with you, man? And I was like, it just the winter kills you when you don't realize it. And you really, start trekking down. But yeah, my doctor said, look, CP, here's the deal. If you don't, I got in trouble a couple weeks ago and had to go to the hospital. And he said, look, brother, I'm not here to be the bearer of bad news all the time. But he goes, every time you come in here, I kept wondering how you made it here from the last time. And I'm like, because I'm not a quitter. That's why. So you can't get rid of me that easy, Doc. He goes, the joke's got to stop sometime. He goes, because this ain't no laughing matter anymore. Dude, I'm 47 and one more wreck and I'm broken, stuck in medical bills, and Ducati can't be handed down. Yeah. So
Send it, dude. Just ride it. Dude, you know how many accidents I've had? So I'll show them my helmet. So in 2016, I had a helmet custom painted on it. It's got 9 stars on here. Let me bring it in the sunlight. In the lights, not
I love the
sunlight,
fact that you got your lights on your bike and everything. Are they on there like that all the time?
No, it's just a light from my girlfriend's electronic scooter.
Oh,
Let's see,
gotcha.
on the top of my custom helmet, I got 9
Hold on.
stars on there. That each star stands for each time I crashed on the racetrack up until
No shit.
2016-17 season. After that, I crashed like 4 times. 3 of them were getting T-boned. It wasn't even my fault. So it's kind of funny. So I figured I'd show you guys my helmet too. It's pretty cool. It's got the American flag on one side. It's got the Armenian flag on the other. It's all it's carbon fiber too. Everything is painted. Nothing is stickers. It's painted by like one of the best. My number's 34. And then my nickname's on the back, the Armenian Menace. That's pretty funny shit. So yeah, helmets. So it looks like Jonathan and JC Allen are big time motorcycle freaks.
Yeah, I had no idea they were too, but that's pretty awesome. Yeah.
Let me show them the garage. I got a couple more bikes in. Fuck it. We'll make it quick. So
hopefully your internet holds up for you.
Yeah, exactly. My Harley, my Monster, which all titanium hardware, and then my new V4 Panigale S with carbon fiber wheels and a dry clutch and all kinds of crazy shit. That's it. No more bikes except for the Yamaha at the shop.
Well, show that. Wait a second. These guys might not see it. Show your toolbox real quick to them in your garage. Just give them a quick shot of that. So that if you guys haven't checked out his channel, you probably better go over there and look at that. If you like, he's got so much cool content. His garage is like he needs a bigger garage. He's got
my 3/8.
You got to go watch it. Yeah, you got to go watch his whole. You got to go watch all of his videos. One of you guys are Blue Wrench. Just throw. What's up, Scuba Steve? Dude, you've been killing it this week. Scuba Steve just started up his own deal. Look at that. All the film. You got to watch all of his videos. You'll be intrigued by everything. And he needs more views on his channel.
Please, I need the money. I'm starving.
Yeah. Did you make your Did you make your $150 YouTube check? It's full. He said it's full of Harbor Freight. Just kidding. Yeah. Test rode a Pagani V4 Barra Ducati Berea. Yeah, dude, you got to go watch his channel. Somebody throw a link for Armin's channel if you guys don't. It's what's the name of your channel? Is it Superbike Armin?
I forgot. Yeah, Superbike Armin. Yeah.
Yeah, I know it's a pain in my ass to find it when I go to search it in because when you put in Superbike, it blows up the whole goddamn YouTube with shit like that.
Yeah. No, it's cool. You helped me out with my channel a lot, CP. So it's kind of cool. We made that one video a long time ago together. It was like 8 hours long and shit.
Yeah, I just need to get my ass out there, and I'm gonna watch
Yeah,
this. I'm gonna
one
get
of
you
these days,
watch me
man.
get Nick Pixel fired up. So Nick says if you go out to see Armin before you see me, I'm gonna be pissed. And I'm
Yeah.
like, I know,
Where's
but California is better weather, huh?
What state is Nick in?
And he's in Pennsylvania.
Oh,
I'm
that's where
like,
I'm
why would I?
originally from.
Well, oh yeah, that's right. We yeah, I forgot to tell you. Yeah, you were from Pittsburgh area too, weren't you?
No, right outside of Philly.
Oh, okay, you're right outside of yeah.
In the
He's from
shithole.
Pittsburgh area.
It's like Section 8 now. I went back there like 10 years ago. I'm going, what the hell? I lived in this shithole. It's bad.
Yeah,
But, you know, the country part of Pennsylvania is beautiful. Just Philadelphia, ugh, ghetto. Like, dude, when I was a little kid, dude, I had Mike Tyson uppercut me and take my bicycle. Thank God there was a motorcycle cop 2 blocks down that saw it all and just whizzed over and busted
right.
me. It was crazy, dude. I mean, how do you freaking punch a freaking 11-year-old kid, dude, when you look like, dude, the dude looked like Mike Tyson. I don't know, maybe because I was really little. He was a big, scary dude, you know, but like, dude, got whacked in the back of the head and clotheslined off my bike, dude. I was like, I was knocked out. It was the first time I felt like getting knocked out, dude. I was like, oh, what happened?
Ah,
Yeah.
man,
It was
that's
rough
crazy.
growing up out on the outskirts of Philly, man.
Oh yeah, yeah. You had to be tough.
Yeah, so I made friends with like the Asian crowd, dude. They all taught me kung fu and shit. So like,
You walked around, you're just like, oh, you know, so
yeah, dude.
I know karate.
We didn't watch Karate Kid for entertainment. We watched it for like educational purposes. Not fighting.
I remember I was always the kid that was like, I don't know karate, but I know crazy.
That's funny shit, dude.
I got bullied the shit out of though when I was younger. I didn't know I was that nice kid though when I was younger until I hit like 8th grade when I shot up and like I started baling hay and I put up like 15,000 square bills and I came back to school the next summer and I was like, poof, you know, and then
You're still a nice little kid. You're just like nachos and hamburgers.
yeah, exactly. Well, I'm nice until yeah. Well, anyway, long story short, and I remember this kid Bruce. He was the one that got everybody was like, "Holy shit!" I picked this dude up and threw him across the room like it was nothing. Dude, I've been chucking 75-pound bales every day all
Yeah.
summer long, you know, and everybody's like, "Holy shit!" Like he's got
That's crazy.
retard strength, and I was like, "Yeah, but I do." Well, I shouldn't have said that. I got
Yeah.
dumb strength. I just
Well,
said,
you can
know,
advance timing and you can retard timing. Nothing
right.
again.
Yeah.
You know, saying like I hate it when people get mad when you use the word retard. It just means the opposite of advance. It doesn't mean
Yeah.
specifically making fun of a certain type of
People-
person. You know.
People will blow you up though on social media now for anything. Remember that, you know.
Yeah, I know, but dude, that's not
we
what you meant.
can't talk like we used to and not be offended by
Like, you got to be a total asshole if you want to make fun of a helpless person. You know what I'm saying? Somebody with some kind of condition or any kind of medical crap.
right.
You just mean somebody that's not advancing. That's all. Nothing against freaking anybody. It's
No,
just a term. You retard timing, right? So
Yep.
what? We can't retard timing anymore on a 64 Chevy, you know?
Yeah. I'm gonna LS swap that thing. Trust me.
Yeah.
I'd love to just drive that. I'd love to just drive that thing out there. That's the thing. Like go down. What's that highway that comes out? Is it 65?
The
Is
15
it
or
huh?
which freeway? The one that goes on the coast?
Well, doesn't 60? No, well, for me, I wouldn't be able to come out. I'd have to come out. But I think it's Route 63 or Route 65. Isn't it Route
I
65
don't
that
know.
goes?
I've never headed that way. I've gone across the country, but towards the southern part using the 10
Oh, the 10. Yeah.
to the 80 and to the northeast I've driven in, but never in the Midwest. You're in the Midwest, right? Technically.
Yeah. But I mean, it's I'd looked it up just to drive out there but I want to go. I want to take a drive. Like I want to drive somewhere for a couple weeks.
I would rent a
Route
car. I would
66.
rent a car and do it. You know why, dude? Get shit breaks down, call Enterprise. Yo.
I don't care. That's the whole point of it, though. I want to do it for YouTube and document it.
Yeah.
So like, because that shit's pretty cool. Like, I don't know. I watch this YouTube stuff and I get all in a rabbit hole. Like, dude, it'd be from Missouri to California, Route 66. That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
Well, you know about the Trans-American Trail?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So my cousin finished the Trans-American Trail last year.
Oh, wow.
I always wanted to do that. That's, you know what I mean? I like doing shit like that, you know? Dude, he did it all the way from coast to coast.
I've driven across the country, the coast and stuff like that. But like for racing, it sucked, dude. Like when I had to race in Alabama, dude, I didn't want to drive there again. So I had my friends that borrowed my truck and my trailer and put their bikes in it and drove across the country. We split the gas bill. I just flew out there because when you drive 3 days or 2 days nonstop, switching with another driver, dude, you get to the track, you're freaking exhausted. And then you got to race. You're like, dude, your mind's not, you got to, you know what I mean? Be comfortable. So
Dude,
I don't want to
it's
crash.
funny you
So
say that because
I
that,
did
that was what
just flew out there.
my cousin said was worst part of the trip was through like Alabama and Mississippi, like through that area on the Trans-American Trail, because they went when it was a really bad rainy season. There was a couple years. It was, well, the first time he started it was like probably 10 years ago, and he went on it. And dude, there was flooding and shit, and they were putting down containers and opening up doors to use bridges to get people to get roads open. They were just slamming
Wow.
them down in creek beds, and then they would just
Dude.
bulldoze, like sand and shit up to them. And he would like come up to fields where they were flooded and they had no choice. And then you try to camp places. It was a pain in the ass. But
I drove from Indianapolis to Southern California nonstop, 37 and a half hours. That was pretty
Wow.
crazy. Yeah, that was pretty nuts, dude. I had like toothpicks holding my eyes open. It was pretty nuts.
that I've been there too. We went on the Hatfield McCoy trails. We went there one time, and that was huh?
My son just came home.
Oh, right on.
He's a big boy. We can cuss. Don't worry. Just don't say
yeah.
anything illegal, dude.
Hey,
It's CP,
Yeah.
the true guy.
what's up, man?
What's up, man?
Even my son knows you,
Oh
dude.
shit, it's alive.
Yeah, it's live.
Oh, damn.
See, this is the one that's the cop, right?
Yeah. He's a sheriff
Oh,
now.
okay. I'll put the stuff down.
Yeah, every day he comes home, he tells me some crazy story. The other day, I'm like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Oh, I got to take my uniform to dry cleaners. I got blood all over it." I'm like, "What
Dude,
the fuck happened?"
am I hearing I keep getting notifications there's crazy shit going on in LA recently.
Yeah,
Like
dude,
there's
LA
like
people are
chases.
crazy,
Like, I
dude.
mean, I know there always was, but I'm getting them here like all the time now.
Yeah, dude.
Like
Yeah.
these crazy like shit going on. Is it abnormal going on?
Yeah, no, dude. It's LA, dude. It's a liberal.
I don't know why
shithole,
I'm
sorry.
getting them though. Like
Yeah.
I didn't know there was stuff, but it seems like it's abnormal for me to be getting notifications. I see it on my phone. LA is having a police chase, and there's like 30 cops out. I don't know what's going on. And I'm like, what?
Yeah, it's pretty nuts, dude. Yeah, there's always something going on, dude. LA is, like I said, it's a shithole, dude. Just like Philadelphia, just like Detroit, just like
Oh yeah, Chicago.
Oakland. Dude,
Yeah.
we went to Oakland like 2 years ago, dude. There was like a homeless encampment that was unreal, dude. And not just homeless encampment, dude. People have like beat up $2,000 old ass RVs that don't even run, just parked on the side of the street, and the city lets them, dude. And it like takes over the whole damn business district, dude. You got like these people, like imagine having a shop with a homeless encampment on the sidewalk, dude.
Oh yeah, dude.
You can't just get up and leave. That's been your business for 30 years, dude. It's pretty shitty, So yeah, LA is something else.
I the time that I was there, my only experience, I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it. But there was a lot of rain when I was there, and they were having mudslides. And we were driving to the airport when I was leaving. I was in Anaheim, and I think I've been there twice now in California.
Like 25 minutes away.
Yeah, and the cars were flipping over on the interstate because people just drive on bald tires there apparently because there's never any rain. And that's when the taxi cab was like, "Oh no, they're bad tires." He said, "Bad tires. They don't. It happens all the time." I'm like, "Dude, the car flipped over on the interstate and you drove around it like it was nothing."
Yeah,
I was like, "Dude, they're dead." And he's like, "No, happens all the time. Bad tires. They never change." I was like, "Are you shitting me?" I was like, what the hell?
Yeah,
I mean,
that's crazy, dude.
I'm obviously that doesn't happen here ever. When a car flips over here, and we're in a town where 500,000 people, if a car flips over on the interstate, that's major news here. Like he's like, "No, happens all the time."
A lot of crappy car drivers out here, dude. It's like I ride my motorcycle, and the shit that I see every day is just funny, dude. It's like, come on, man. Like, just dumb stuff, dude. Somebody driving 55 in the fast lane, just camping in the fast lane. And then they think the fast drivers cause the accidents. It's always the slow idiot drivers that cause the wrecks. It's crazy, but yeah, it is what it is.
Well, man, your son's home. I'm sure you probably want to hang out with him a little bit. We've been on for 3 hours.
Yeah, I'm getting tired too.
Yeah, I am
but
too.
yeah, it was good to hear from you again, man.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. I love catching up. I gotta get I know I keep saying this, so I gotta get my ass out there. But Nick Pistol's holding me down I got to go to Pennsylvania before I come to California.
Well, go to Pennsylvania and then come to California, bro. We got a guest room.
If I had all that time, free time, I'd be good.
A guest room here, dude. A barbecue grill and some beers, dude. You'll
Yeah,
feel at home.
and you're gonna have your girlfriend. Your girlfriend's gonna have her sister come over from
Yeah,
where
hell yeah. No, she doesn't have a sister. She's got a little brother.
she likes the big Armin. Why don't we just get Nick to come out to California with us because he's a badass photographer or
Yeah.
videographer,
Oh,
and then we can
really?
just make a badass video
Yeah, you guys
out
could,
there.
dude.
You know,
I got camera shit too. Make
There
some
you
cool
go.
videos. I got to
So
make a video, dude. I've been slouching, dude, but I've been busy with so many
it's not.
different things, you know.
It's only it's fun. I'm not gonna lie. I like doing it, but it is a pain in the ass sometimes when you think about it. When you want to make, but if you make a video, I guarantee it's gonna go big because
Yeah.
you got cool
Thanks,
shit.
man.
You make a shop video and it's gonna blow up.
Yeah.
You might get 100,000 views on. You might get 100,000 views on and get like 20,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
You got a
Thanks,
lot of
dude.
cool shit, man.
Thanks. Yeah. Tell Nick, yeah, dude, I'll do a Cali trip. Let's go.
Yeah, there we go for sure.
I got
Yeah, we'll
plenty
just
of
go
room,
out there.
dude. Corey
Yeah.
said Armin is a cool dude. Thanks, man.
Yeah, for sure. Corey's a good guy, farmer guy like me.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of good. You got a lot of good subscribers, man. It's good content, and
We had
your
a
channel's growing.
fallout
Your
with a
channel's
few here
kicking ass,
recently.
dude. I remember
We had
when you had 1,600 subscribers, and then went up to 2,500, then 3,500. And I looked one day, I was like, $6,000. I'm like, dude, he's blowing up.
People
Now
love
you're
fat
at 10,
guys,
so
right?
that's awesome, dude.
We had a few bad people recently that I had to unfortunately part ways with, and that
Yeah, I had a. I'll be honest with you. I had a feedback. I was going through my YouTube channel today just because I was bored at work. You know, I had a couple minutes, and I was like, "Oh shit, I got to respond to all these comments." And I had like 80 comments I haven't responded to, and one guy's like, "Hey, I see you follow CP. Yeah, he's a cool guy, but he's a sellout." And I'm like, "Sellout?" I'm like, "Dude, that guy busts ass every day after work. I don't give a shit what you say, dude. It's not like you're making freaking 20. It's not like you got a check for 10 grand, 5 grand, or even 1 grand a month, dude." You're doing this every damn Friday. You're doing 2 videos a day sometimes. You're having fun doing it.
yeah,
I enjoy talking shit. I mean, today I spent 3 hours. You know, I
yeah,
got a lot of things to do. I got a girlfriend upstairs in the bedroom right now waiting for me, and I'm here hanging out with CP because I enjoy
and I
doing it.
appreciate that.
Sometimes,
For sure.
yeah. my son's all just go fuck myself because I'm not important.
I've heard about those stories before.
Hey, what's
Dad,
that trick the inmates do with the sock? And
yeah, dude, it was a well. I'll just put it to you this way: I'm not upset with them, but I definitely don't like the way they handled it and the things that they're saying is, which I don't care. They can say whatever they want, so I don't give a fuck.
you know how
You can-
you made it, dude? When you have haters, dude.
Yeah,
Trust me.
exactly.
If anybody knows
Exactly.
that, it's me, dude.
Dude, I hit 10K and they all split on me. Like they all started I got knives in my back like all over the place. And I'm like, dude, these are people I tried to help out.
You know
And I'm
why?
like, what the
You know why?
Huh?
Because they can't no longer compare themselves to you. Let's say if somebody's like doing the same thing you're doing, they're on the internet, whatever. I'm happy for you. You got 10,500. I got
Yeah.
1,500. I don't
It
care.
doesn't mean shit
But
though. You know what I mean? It's not that big a deal. It's not like I put my pants on any different than anybody else.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, when you have
You know?
1 million views, I'll be happy for you.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how you know who
that's
your
all I ever
real
want.
friends are and the people who care about. I have a friend who's probably worth over 80 or 100 million dollars right now, dude. A lot of his friends are like, "Huh, must be nice, must be nice." I look at it like, "Hey, man, my best friend's loaded, dude. He's happy. He's set for life, man. I'm happy.
Exactly.
I'm not jealous. You know what I mean? Hey, we
Yep.
go out to drink. He buys all the drinks. I never pay in front of him. That's for damn sure. So I'm happy for him.
Exactly, dude.
People
I'm
should be
100%
happy
that
for
way
you,
too.
you know?
Genuinely, I am always happy for people that are, like I want people to succeed. Genuinely, you know what I mean? Like I don't get on
As
here
long
to
as you're
give people bad
cool.
advice. Like I'm not on
Yeah.
here going, if I was a real asshole, like I'd be sitting on here going, hey guys, you don't do what I do. Do less than I do because you don't need to be as good as I am, and I'm not that
Yeah.
good. I'm a fat guy.
It's
I'm
okay
not
for you
perfect.
not to get along with people. You're not supposed to get along with everybody. If
No,
you got
I know
along with
you're 100%
everybody,
right.
it would be one big giant orgy on YouTube, right?
Yeah, no, people just get weird on YouTube. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
dude.
it
Everybody's
is what it is.
badass. You know why? They self-loathe. You know what I mean? And then one little thing, you might say one little thing and it just trigger people. Some people, I'll tell you something, like when I'm at the racetrack, I usually don't push myself hard. You know what I have to do? I got to piss myself off on something. or something just to freaking get me over the edge so I can do better, because I wouldn't normal adrenaline rush isn't enough because the shit's too scary racing motorcycles. So I would intentionally get pissed off at a opponent or somebody in the pits, something just to push me over the edge so I can push myself on the track, you know? So maybe
Yep.
people do that in their personal life too. Like, you know what I mean?
Well,
In order to
yep.
feel like they're getting somewhere, do you know what I mean? I don't know.
It drives me. It honestly, it drives me further. Like if if that's the way you are to me, all it does is fuel my fire. You know, I mean, I'm not. You tell me I can't do something, or you know, do stuff. You know, like that stuff. I will literally come back 10 times harder.
You're not being a tool slut or a sellout by showing stuff. Okay, some off-brand stuff might get you something. You might display it on your channel. You'll give your opinion in it. You're like, hey, these are really nice.
Yeah.
They're good for the money. And you know what? Honestly, all tools have a good positive to it. You know, whether it's the price point, whether it's the usability, whatever. Yeah,
everybody can't afford Snap-on. We already said it at the beginning. Like you can't give everybody can't afford Snap-on. You buy what you can afford, and it's a fickle bitch to try to show stuff to people to help them out. I don't want people buying junk, you know. So it is what it is, you know. I'm going to continue to keep doing what I'm doing, but I'm also going to do other shit. You know what I mean? Like I want to go visit people's shops and talk business, and you know, I mean, that's the thing with the channel is not to be like I don't want to be like a TV guy. You know what I mean?
You're CP,
I want to be
dude.
like
You're
this,
CP.
where me and you were talking,
yeah.
having fun. You
Yeah,
know
you
how those
can-
people are you watch on that do videos and shit? Like you're like, okay, guys, welcome. We got Armin today. Now let's talk
let's
to
sell
Armin.
some shit, CP. Come on.
Yeah,
Check
like
out this
so
mouse.
Armin.
Look at that.
Yeah, so Armin, how do you like the JCP 9000? Is that a great tool? Your shop looks straight, by the way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fuck that. You know,
No, we're not
I want
straight,
to.
dude.
Yeah, I want to be able to be like, yeah, dude. So you use this and it's junk. You know, I understand. Like it happens. Ignite the fire. Yeah, Armin. I don't think you can shit as energy use that energy tomorrow. Don't you think? Okay.
Yeah, no shit. I am kind of tired.
Yeah.
We went bowling yesterday. We played like 9 games of bowling, dude. I'm like, fucking my right hand, dude. It's like.
Yeah, are you getting into bowling again? Oh yeah.
Yeah. Me and my girlfriend like it. We're gonna probably play in a league starting June 3rd, like every Monday night. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Me and the guys at the shop used to bowl too. I was actually like I could bowl like a 210 average, 220 average.
That's badass. Yeah, I'm bowling like 150.
You'll get better. You're natural.
I made a custom ball yesterday. I didn't like it. I think I got to open up the holes a little bit. You know, usually I like the holes tight, but not in the bowling.
Yep.
So let's see how it goes. I
got a custom ball. I literally got a custom ball. Do you have? I'm sure you do now too, right?
Yeah, that's what I did yesterday. Yeah, I got one.
Yeah, I got it. Cool. I've had one though for years. Mine's a tie-dye ball. I got into a league and then I won the ball because I won the league. Like I'm not gonna lie to you. I got to be a little bit of a PBA or what is it? PBA, whatever, Professional Bowling Association. I got into it big time and then I started buying balls and I got like a bunch of them. I got like I won this really badass ball and it was a tie-dye ball. The bowling alley burnt down. The only one that I'd ever bowl at, it burnt down. So I haven't been bowling since. But yeah, so I probably suck now, but not only that, I'm not sure. But yeah, bowling's fun as shit, dude. Go in there. It's no stress, no pressure.
We're gonna join a league because it's only like $25 per person, and you can play like 16 games. We bowled last night, and it was 2.5 hours. It was $200, dude. That's how expensive it is to bowl in California. Like, what the hell, dude?
What?
That's a rip, dude.
$260?
$200 to bowl 2.5 hours
for two people. Are you shitting me?
Yeah, dude.
What?
It was like 2.5 hours. I remember when lawyers cost that much, dude.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it was crazy, dude. So yeah, everything's getting expensive here, dude. We ate breakfast at a little breakfast cafe place, $48, dude. Yeah, 3 egg omelet, bacon, and toast for breakfast, dude. Orange juice, $6.89 for a glass of orange juice. Dude, it's scary.
You're in California.
Shit,
they grow oranges there.
No shit. Yeah, it's Orange County. Duh. Yeah, no, dude, it's pretty bad, dude. Like, what the hell are poor people doing, man? I feel sorry for them. You know, it's like, dude, gas is expensive. Like, I saw a Facebook meme today, so pretty soon people are going to call in sick because they don't have gas to get to work.
Yeah, Nick was saying that earlier. He said one more gallon of the gallon of gas comes up and people are just going to not go because it's
yeah.
Holy
crazy
shit, dude. I'm glad well, I drive customers' cars all the time, so that's I mean, I literally have to. You got to drive them for. I got to drive them for diagnostics. So I mean, like the problem is like, if I got to do something, I use the customer's car to do it. I mean, unfortunately, I don't drive it like excessively, but you know how it is. You have to do. You
Go pick
have
up
to
a
do.
McMuffin. Go pick up a McMuffin in the drive-through. Check for
Yeah,
overeating.
yeah. So I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It's definitely. Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm not. I should. People are going to take that the wrong way. They'll be like, "Oh, that's how CP saves money." Yeah, I'm a
That's
tight
higher
ass.
than giraffes, pussy.
Yeah, like oh, that's how I do. Giraffe pussy. Ain't no giraffe. Oh
That's funny
man.
shit.
My,
All right,
pardon me.
CP. Well, I'll let you guys
Yeah,
go.
yeah,
And,
we gotta
you
get.
have a good night. Thanks for everybody. Thanks for all the subscribers, man. You guys are pretty cool, man. It's fun chatting
Yeah.
with you guys. I enjoy it. And I'll make a video soon. Everybody on my channel is telling me, like, dude, make a video. I love your video. Make a video. I'm like, dude, all right, shit. I'll make one.
Yeah, $12 McBreakfast for sure. Yeah, thank everybody for coming on. It was a good chat tonight. Appreciate you guys, all the thumbs up, super chatters, all that stuff. I really, dude, it's good to talk to you. I know I need to get out there because we'll have a blast hanging out for
Yeah, it'd be fun,
a
dude.
weekend or a week.
Maybe
I need to
maybe
get
a
the fuck out
weekend,
of
maybe a couple
Iowa.
days, whatever, man.
I should have came out there this winter when I hated Iowa the most. Should have been out there when it was warmer,
Yeah.
but January has always been my time to go someplace warmer, Get the hell out because you lose your mind here in the wintertime when it's like cold all the time. You gotta go somewhere warm. That's the only way you can stay sane here. So
Yeah. My friend
But-
from Arizona always visits me in the summertime because it's so freaking hot over there, dude. He's like, he comes to California in the summer. He's like, oh, this is so nice. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, dude, it's hot in
best
Arizona.
chat yet. Oh, you missed we've missed chats we've had before, trust me. Is it not that bad when it's in the summer there?
It's bad. It gets up to like 115 sometimes.
Oh, no, it was raining today.
But
It
no
was raining
humidity.
today, dude. Yeah, it was raining today. It's weird.
Yeah, 70, that's like everybody was out swimming today. 71 here. I mean,
Yeah.
dude, people listen, Armin, dude, shit. But here when it hits the temperature, when it hits like 40s and 50s, dude, you hear bikes going like crazy. Dudes are
it's
going
crazy.
nuts. If it's sunny
Yeah,
and
it
50
was
here,
raining really bad. It was raining really bad today for me. I was going like 60, 70, 80 on the freeway. I was like, dude, you know what? Screw this shit. I just punched it up to like 140, 150, and the water was just wiping off my windshield and off my visor and off my pants, and just the aerodynamics kicked in.
Oh,
So I was
yeah.
like, got home dry. It kind of works.
yeah, for sure. So, all right, guys, we'll
Take care,
we'll
guys.
lock this thing down. Thanks for coming out, anyways, man. Appreciate it. See you guys.
Bye.